Okay, still need to make Yumi.
Last we left off, our intrepid heroes were fleeing from the shadows that they had awoken.
Damn right.
And failing miserably at that with their skill challenge. To which we are now entering combat.
We are so bad on skills.
Have you guys set yourself up on the location on the board?
I have no idea. I just set people places because
you're
not there
missing
yet.
a person?
Yes, I'm making you.
No,
Give me a
not.
moment.
You got separated.
Fine.
I split the party. No.
She went. She should be She's standing in front,
No,
screaming.
no,
at me.
you for
Tony,
Tony.
Tony should be at the front. Now, who moved? Then it should be by basically speed because we've been thundering after her.
Which means Rowan's at the back because you're the slowest because of your armor.
Really? Hide armor's not slow.
Oh, right, you're wearing your warden. That's correct. So yeah, you pretty much be keeping up pace. So whoever wants to be at the back can be at the back. I really don't care. This fight is hard enough without that. I mean, something easy fight.
Pterodactyl.
Yes.
Something.
Pterodactyl. No, I don't quote find the guy.
Because you're a girl. I mean, something pterodactyl.
While you guys are setting yourselves up, I would like you all to roll initiative and tell me what you rolled. Starting with Jordan.
I have 1 on my initial bonus, so it's a 4.
Wow.
Epic fail.
Tony.
Not 4.
18 plus. Is it just Dex?
Yeah.
Just to save myself time, that would be a 20 then.
Nice. Rowan.
Yes.
4.
What? Okay, Yumi, come on.
7?
I spun around in a circle after crashing into the wall. Everybody else just kept crashing.
Go Team Cleric!
Woo! Team Cleric! George, get in here. You're part of the Team Cleric.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
Yeah!
Team Venture!
Feel dirty, George.
God damn it, I haven't watched it in so long.
I can't believe you guys rolled so terribly.
I can.
Yeah.
Have you seen our rolls?
Have you met us?
You guys really have been doing ass.
Oh, we've been doing terabad.
See, that's why I rolled the dice been with me all week. It doesn't know to be fail off the fail energies anymore. I've got 2 dice in my purse. I don't know where the other one is yet.
Just wait. It will learn its place very soon.
Hey, that's my good blue die. Don't you go...
It'll still learn its place of failedom with the rest of us.
Alright.
Why does it look like I'm wearing a turban now?
Because your hat fell further down your face.
Don't ask questions. Enjoy the family turban. Second favorite son.
The hat got that damage. It now wraps around your head.
To save face, you have done it this way.
No, to cover the shame of covering my face.
She doesn't have some hands. She has swords for hands. I lost patience trying to make her goddamn arms.
Well, she has 2 swords, doesn't she?
Hence that she has 2 sword arms. I'll fix it later. It's obvious who is who for now.
Is it?
Well, let's see. We've got the guy that actually has a body because it was the only one that wasn't squished to death in the pancake purse. The guy with the hat, the itty bitty little person, and the woman with sword arms.
Why was the purse pancaked?
I don't know. The purse itself was not pancaked. Some of my possessions came out perfectly fine. The deodorant exploded and the miniatures got squished. I can't even squish them by hand normally.
Seriously, went last in the entire order of things.
Is that a good size, Jim?
Hey, Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and say that it's because I
That's
have
as much
the
as I
extra
can do
hard
it.
case in there.
Keep it
Because I just
sending
got this
details
today,
in
and it was
extra.
after that everything went well.
I like you keeping details though. Let's keep it that way.
It is a portable hard drive that I got from school as part of my program.
Okay, I'm up with you guys. Just a lot of things are coming after you here. It's not good.
The sad part is this hard drive has more memory space than my computer. By about 4 times over.
Crap, kid.
Yeah, my portables have more space than my actual drive on my PC at home as well.
Okay, so
It gives me a 4.
have you guys set yourselves up? 4?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're all kind of right there.
Having fled down the winding tunnels and having realized that the shadows are gaining, you seem to realize that the only chance you have of escape is to actually fight.
Can I have the last Pepsi?
Yeah, go ahead. So, we begin.
Don't giggle like that. Please.
Who's the one with swords for hands?
That's me, apparently.
The one that's always running around with 2 short swords. And now a short sword of death.
What's your AC?
16.
Oh, sorry, what's your reflex?
16.
As you see the shadow wisp across the floor, it forms up into that shape of a humanoid and attacks at you, but you nimbly evade it. Now, Altros, I'm just going to say this to you once. This shouldn't be happening. Shadows don't get physical forms.
Yes, I know. Abomination.
Tonei, a collaboration of shadows has made itself into a actual being and has attacked Yumi.
Huh.
Yumi is not pleased.
It loves you, Yumi.
No. Bad touch. Bad touch. Why?
I think that's just like a hallway or something behind us.
Yes, it goes down another... No, you came from that way. You came down... You can keep going that way, but it leads to a dead end that you know of.
Well, and is that actually an obstruction?
Yeah, is that rubble there obstructions?
Yep, that rubble is obstruction.
Or difficult terrain.
Or difficult terrain if you want to try and go over it. And it's not
No, it's just...
It's supposed to be there and there. There.
No, I was just trying to go like right here to
Yeah,
get
you
a
do
clear
that.
line of sight to not risk shooting Yumi in the back. God damn it.
Yep. Go ahead.
I'm going to use burning weapons with my crossbow. It does 1 weapon damage plus int modifier fire damage if it hits. It's versus AC. Intelligence versus AC.
Roll it.
I'm confused. Do I use my intelligence modifier plus what my repeating crossbow already has, or...
It should tell you right on it. I think it's +3 because you're repeating crossbow.
Just your modifier damage. Just
Okay.
It's damage, 1d8 plus 3. So roll your d20. Plus 5.
So, okay, 18 versus AC.
Okay. A magical flaming crossbow bolt punctures the shadow. It squeals in anguish that sounds like the burning of 1,000 souls and diminishes back into nothing more than dust. Shadowy dust.
And everybody else's weapons are within 2 squares, so everybody except Altros' weapons are also on fire for the moment. Woohoo!
Why is it Altros's?
I'm more than 2 squares away.
He's more than 2 squares away.
And does that last until the end of your turn or until the end of the counter?
End of my next turn.
Okay. You dispatch the first shadow with great alacrity. And then you hear it. It almost sounds like the wailing of the souls that have been lost. Each one of them screaming out in some form of terrible torture. The shadows congeal into a large, large mass with scythe-like hands that floats towards you. Its legs are not visible, but it looks like it could really hurt you. To put it simply, this shadow looks like it's got mass. Yumi! Still in front.
There's shadows in front of me. Oh no.
And your swords are flaming.
Oh no.
You luckily dodge its scything blow as you triple, duck, right, left.
Save me, burly protectors!
You're pretty sure that it might have clipped one of your ears.
I like my ears. Not clipped. Not clipped.
Now you have an extra piercing.
No, I don't have any piercings.
Well, now you have a piercing.
This shadow actually comes out of the walls
WTF.
and comes after poor Altros with his hat.
Take the hat, please. 14 AC.
14 AC.
I'll give them the hat.
Its terrible claws that
They
look
see
very,
or
very
reflex?
sharp, even though that you can't actually see any sheen to them, goes right into your hat. But nothing happens.
Careful,
AC or
any damage
reflex?
to your hat, that's damage to the rice farm.
AC.
Oh, you mean first favorite son's gonna get a boo-boo?
Yeah, and then you're in trouble for it.
They won't know.
Yes, they will.
Somehow they'll know.
The shadows leap out from the sides.
They'll blame me for it, I know that. It's just... I'm not going to take the blame for it.
Tonei.
I'm going to take the aggro for it.
Oh, hi.
What's your AC?
15.
The shadows congeal around you, but you're able to fend them off.
Swish, 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 swish.
Swish, 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 swish.
Wait. Fiery things, do it.
Yumi, you get an attack of opportunity, but you get a -2 to your attack roll due to attacking within rubble.
But you have
18.
It's phasing.
16.
It still hits.
Woohoo.
you do
It's just GM rule.
you do +3 fire damage.
It doesn't matter. The flames lick across the shadow, and before it can reach its destination, it squeals in that terrible, terrible sound again. Boop.
Oh, that's... Oh, she hit.
Yep.
It went past her sword arm.
It dove onto her sword.
It's the fire.
Yumi.
The fire attracted it. You have another one on you, Yumi. I just love you. Bop to the head.
It watches its fellow shadow burn and twist in the light of your blade and kind of pauses, probably gauging its options at this point. Or just enjoying the fact that one of its kind is dead. You're not sure. These things are kind of twisted.
Apparently so.
Sitting there going, huh, fire bad. God damn it.
Tonei,
And yet they're still drawn to the fire.
one of the strange ones with scythe-like claws come out.
God damn it.
Yeah, that's going to be a hit for sure.
I really need to invent me some better armor.
Everyone does. That is going to be 8 damage as the claws tear into you and shred some of your clothing. How unfortunate for you.
Oh, wait, you could tell?
It was close.
Tonei's.
Oh. Not Yumi's?
No.
Hey, Yumi, what's your charisma?
18.
Ah. Yeah, that would be...
Like I said.
Yumi, you're being attacked.
No,
But that would distract everybody.
What's your charisma? 9?
9, 10.
Oh, yeah, that's going to hurt.
10, but it's entirely because I just don't know how to be social correctly.
4 damage, and you feel as though you're not quite nimble as you used to be.
That
It's almost
hurts.
as though you just want to go to sleep.
Oh, that's really not good.
Nap time?
Nappies.
Winning! Rowen, what's your reflex?
11.
That's worse than mine. Amazing.
Rowen, you can't move very well because you've never been dexterous, but this shadow just seems to be like... Woo.
Stop that.
Come on.
Yumi, you have a lot of shit around you.
Whirlwind attack, damn it!
I don't have that. I'm a rogue.
Rogues can learn that with a lot of extra
Quick, multi-class
work.
sword mage.
Sword
Nothing can
mage.
possibly go wrong. Today.
Sneak attack damage.
Don't you have that jade sword?
She has a very magical sword, yes. The jaded wicked blade.
The wicked jade blade.
The blade of jade shadow.
Fucking more shadows.
I'm going to try to piercing strike, I guess, the guy in front of me.
The big one? The big hulking brute that you probably want to get away from?
That has scythe arms coming down at you?
You know how Tyranids have those weird scythe hands?
Oh, it's okay, yikes.
It kind of looks like that.
Then I will piercing strike this little dude over here and try to get the hell out of dodge.
So you can do a shift of 5?
Yeah.
Okay, so roll your damage, or roll your attack.
$13 versus reflex.
Your dagger punctures the shadows, but you're stabbing a shadow. So nothing really happens there.
Even with the flame on.
Did it hit?
Nope.
Okay.
That's just flavor text for you missed.
Gotcha, okay. I'm sitting there, I'm like, so they're like
No,
some sort of
that's
secret
flavor
tattoos?
It
No,
dematerialized around the
That is
flame.
flavor text for you suck.
Oh, that's
Attack
uncalled
went
for.
right through it.
Altros. What's your AC?
14.
Sorry, what's your reflex?
12.
Okay, the shadow seems to plunge its hand into your chest, and you take 4 necrotic damage, but you feel kind of... You know this feeling. This is like your spirit trying to leave your body.
Oh, this is...
This is bad.
That's a bad feeling.
4 damage,
Altros.
George. Altros, you have a shadowy hand in your chest and in your hat.
The hat be damned. Minor action. Call Spirit Companion.
Alright.
Foot. He is going to appear here.
This is not my same character sheet.
So
I have-
then-
Oh, Alli actually shifted back there. That was her movement.
So she shifted back.
Oh,
to-
yeah.
Yeah. She got away from all of the pointy things.
Okay, so poof.
Okay.
Now, all 3 companions are adjacent to him, right? Choo, choo, choo.
Yes, those 3 are.
What did my mask do? Because I had all my notes on my character
You
sheet.
have it's on your sheet. You actually get +1 to all of your ranged attacks.
Oh, it's actually on here somewhere?
Should be on there.
Do we add it to our character sheet?
No, it did not add it to your abilities. You should just put +1 to all of the numbers you have.
Eagle eye goggles. Okay. Yeah, okay.
Some wondrous magical items do not count in.
Yeah.
Okay, so it'll be a
Character
+6 then. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, it actually does specify range basic attack.
I know. I changed it.
Okay,
I'm GM.
now it's going to be Wrath of Winter.
On. Is that a ranged spell?
Yes,
the
it
bear.
is.
It's the bear doing a range spell.
Ah, you're using the bear to do the ranged spell?
Yeah.
Ah, smart.
Call Spirit Companion, and if my Spirit Companion is there, I can teleport him to a space, any space adjacent to the target.
Okay,
So I'm
so
just going to push.
right, but you're casting. Let me just see the actual cast ability.
The call
Okay,
spell.
so
Range 5.
if you do that, both of the things in front of you get attacks of opportunity on you, unless you step back.
Yeah, you can step back first.
Yeah, you can squeeze around the corner and then cast, which is your smartest plan.
Yeah. Or
Okay,
I can teleport him right there.
but you still have 2 people next to you.
Yeah, I'll still stick him back here.
All right, so roll your attack. Call of Winter.
I am going to use it on that one there because you were
The little white dot.
Yeah,
Okay.
little white dot. Call of Winter, and it's verse Fortitude.
Okay.
And then +4.
Yes, you fire a beam of frost that kind of hits the wall and makes this nice little ice
Pattern.
pattern against it. Like a snowflake. Shadow.
I'm not freaking Jack Frost here.
You Jack Frosted.
It's a ranged attack.
Yes, it is.
The frosting is ranged attack.
Yeah.
Rowan,
This sucks.
you're the tank. You know what you have to do.
I know what I have to do.
Single tear running down his cheek.
Rowan's gonna take a 5-foot step.
Too well trained. Good doggy.
Who's that Pepsi?
Take them. They were brought here by John 2 weeks ago.
Drink them all.
2 weeks?
Yep.
Yeah, but we didn't.
Ash died and we haven't played since.
Oh.
So anyway.
I'm gonna use my grasp of wind. Grasping winds.
Okay. You're gonna pull everyone towards you.
Well, they're already actually really next to me, so
Yeah, they are.
there's more I
Except for
can
the
do.
2, except for the one big one on me.
I could basically pull more people next to me.
And then surround poor Yumi.
It's around for Yumi. No, not gonna be that.
Yumi and I would have flanking on whichever one gets pulled next between us.
This is very true.
Yeah.
And it would probably be the big one, so...
You don't have time to talk about this kind of
Yeah.
strategy.
If you're gonna use Form of Mountain Thunder,
You got 5 XP for the Star Wars game?
Yeah, I had not mentioned that term.
I'm gonna use Form of Mountain Thunder to it's a stance minor action.
Okay.
Gives me a bunch of defenses.
Yeah.
And then I will use grasp.
Then you're going to use. Come on.
Strength of stone.
All
I
right.
need to defend myself at this point because I'm gonna take a beating.
Are you?
Yes, and I'm gonna mark them all.
Okay.
So your doctor has 5 XP for the
So
We're all
I'm
not
gonna
going to
try to hit
because we don't have a
this
babysitter.
guy.
I'm probably going to call my because my mother's
Okay, roll
here
it.
Oh, well, there you go. That
for a
makes,
couple of weeks.
that makes a lot of sense.
She might come over my place to stay.
20.
So my house will never be so clean.
Hooray!
No, sorry, 19.
She has something to do while she's here, so.
Your spear punctures the shadow, and it seems like it gets stuck
At
in
least I
something,
lay out
and then
cleaning
as you
gear.
pull out, the shadow kind of
Oh, terrible, George.
Poofs.
Just terrible.
poofs. It twists and writhes, and then
6 of 1.
dissipates.
Gremlin completely cleaned the base macro.
Everyone roll perception!
Because she likes doing. I don't see shit. Maybe.
9 plus
12!
17, so it's 28.
Who rolled over 19?
18.
Nope!
Altros, as you see the spear pierce the shadow, the one thing that is very obvious to you is the shadow, as soon as it gets pierced and kind of swirls away, the massive shadowy substance goes into the urn that Yumi is holding. Yumi has on her person. You can see this, like,
It's storing itself in there.
perhaps. All you know is that it just ate one of the shadows.
And
Or the shadow just retreated into it.
And the darkness grows.
No, it doesn't.
I don't know if
Well,
anyone else
inside
has
of
that
it.
reference.
Yes, it's still pulsating. So, Rowen, you kill it. And
Sweet.
everything around you is marked?
I mark everything around me.
Everything around you is marked. Marked everything.
Mark,
Yay!
Mark has
Mark,
put
Mark.
himself on
Marky
everything.
Mark and the Mark Club.
Tonei!
And I gain some temporary hit points.
Okay, it's my turn, so everything
was that
stops.
power?
Yes, it was.
Then 2 hit points.
No, I gain also from the ability
Oh.
itself.
Back to my turn?
Gives
Yeah.
me another.
Okay, so everything stops
3.
burning. Well,
So 5 temporary hit points.
weapons do. Okay. What else do I have? Can I take a step sideways? Can I step to there without...
You could do a 5-foot step, but you're still in threatened range of one of them.
Well, I mean, it wouldn't provoke
No.
from that one.
You
Okay.
take a second move action now to move another 5-foot step.
To where you can.
It's as far as I can go, and I'm going to attack. I'm going to shoot the one. Yeah, I'm going to use my crossbow on the one I walked away from.
That's a ranged attack.
That would provoke the one on top of me.
Yes, it would.
Okay, fine. I'm gonna attack the minion in front of me with a magic weapon.
Okay.
14, 16, 21 versus AC.
Alright. The magic weapon that you use, the orb, I guess, hits the shadow, and it, just like the other one, kind of twists in itself and just dissolves.
And then heads towards the bottle.
Heads towards the bottom.
For the
You realize we might have to destroy your Shaman.
You're bathed in shadow.
No, they're all going into the bottle, which is either containing them or it's home.
each ally adjacent to me gains +1 power to attack rolls and damage equal to my Constitution modifier for the next
I like it.
turn.
Okay. Rowen.
16. Or 11.
A little prettier than I imagined. How about it, Bucks? The hat's just adorable.
They're just adorable.
You know what? That would be fitting. She wears that to throw everybody off.
That's it.
Reflex is 11.
Then she opens her mouth and
That's
Oh,
why it's all
sorry,
singed
sorry.
and the sleeves are like tattered and
DC
the
is
pants are
17.
tattered.
Okay, because that's the difference there.
well, hey, looking like a poor person gets more sympathy.
The armor of your
It's true.
fathers gets
Not even
punctured,
inherently.
but your stone fur deflects the claw.
Oh shit. Each enemy marked by me this turn took a bunch of thunder damage.
Every enemy marked by you?
Took three thunder damage.
Then you would have killed off both of those minions.
Yes.
And you done 3 damage to him.
Yes.
Hooray.
Okay.
So there are only 4 left.
So you can take out that white minion because technically you shot a minion, Trish. All the minions are gone.
Okay.
So now there are 3.
There are 3 shadows that look larger than the rest
Larger than
and
one.
actually have body to them. So your AC is 17?
Yes.
Okay. Yes, there's a puncture in your father's armor, but your stone fur seems to have kept the actual pain at bay.
You probably would have preferred the pain of the
Unsurprisingly,
puncture in the armor.
Well,
you
it's
know, death.
mostly
Otherwise-
black now. She primarily wears fiery colors.
At least I don't have a
Yeah,
reason to show.
I was going to be like with reds and golds and stuff like that.
Fiery on silver just
Yeah.
made more sense. It is up in the wall. That's big. That's quite disturbing on its own.
Yeah, what do you mean? It's climbed the wall. It's got up the wall.
Yes. Yes, it has.
That just leads to more disturbing mental images.
I believe in your power.
They're shadows.
Be
You
terrified.
literally watch the shadow kind of melt into the floor and then...
Disappear.
Shit.
It's part of the wall. It is a spider on the wall. God damn it.
Yumi, you notice that both of these strange claw-like shadows have disappeared.
Well, obviously I did something right.
Yes.
As Ron glares at me.
As the thundering stone wolf just goes, what the hell?
Okay.
Stabby, the one that's still there?
Oh well.
Is there any way I can get behind him to get flanking? That won't cause an opportunity attack?
You could roll acrobatics
To go up the rubble.
at a hard, so you have to beat 19 with it.
Oh, fuck.
I could throw you.
And
I
if
might be
you,
able to pull
if
it
you
off.
fail the roll, he still gets an attack opportunity and you still get to the movement. It's just you're not as nimble as
Yeah.
you thought.
Okay, I'll give it a shot. Yeah. 19 plus 9. I think I did that.
Rowan, you feel a hand on your
28.
shoulder, and then you see the skirt of Yumi as she sails over the shadow and lands behind it.
Okay, and I'm going to attempt to use...
She just flashed you from above and you didn't think to look up.
I'm going to attempt to
You
use
wouldn't
Slide
think to look
Flourish.
up.
Now he's in the middle of combat.
Roll it.
+1.
Plus 1 on top of it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that a 1?
Nope.
Is that a 4?
It's a 9.
Okay.
8, so...
Plus combat advantage.
17. Another 2 then?
Yep.
Then 19.
Versus AC?
Yes. Doesn't hit?
Nope.
Holy shit.
You flourish your blade in a display of skill,
Yikes.
but you cut
Impresses
into
no one.
the equivalent of dead nothing. You're slicing the air with expert precision. Altros.
Yes. Okay.
Those strange claw ones are gone. Yay!
Yay! I'm going to do another Winter's
Grasp.
Wrath of Winters.
Okay.
Wrath of Winter on the guy here,
Mm-hmm.
right in the front.
Okay.
Hopefully this time I can actually hit him. A little more than 2.
Well, it's more than 2.
No. Same thing happens. The wall at the back of the room kind of gets this nice little
And that's a
frost
matching
again.
pattern. Yeah, it's just...
Altros is redecorating. Rowan, this big thing seems to not take damage when blades hit it, apparently.
Well, maybe spears work.
Maybe. Maybe they do. Roll.
That's a perfect gesture from here, by the way.
It really is.
I just looked up.
Maybe these grasping winds.
Okay.
Well, after 2 shots at this and nothing happening, yeah, I'm less than thrilled.
Underneath the hat.
So combat advantage is +8.
Maybe through that out.
11.
Yumi, a spear peeks out from the giant shadow right in front of your face and goes back.
My god, they have the power over weapons!
Or y'all, watch where you're pushing that thing.
Tonei.
Back to me, eh? Okay, so the magic weapon bonus is gone. I'm static shocking it.
Now, is that thing double teamed or triple teamed?
Yep.
Is it suffering a minus?
And only,
No,
only
we gain
attack.
combat advantage. We are flanking it.
Shit.
Food's here.
Who's here?
16 versus reflex.
That might be hit. That you? Oh, sure. You read yourself? Need my signature?
Yes.
Okay.
Good luck reading it.
But you'll have it. That's all that matters.
Are you keeping the original sketches?
Yep.
Oh, that's just a splash for them. Or is it a reference sheet?
Thank you as well. Have yourself a great night. Okay, so that was a 16 versus reflex. I'll have to ask someone to actually serve the plates while I GM.
I just had my turn, so I'll do well.
Yeah, probably. Especially since those wall shadows are terrifying.
They are not good decorations.
They're wonderful decorations. 16 versus reflex?
Yep.
That will actually strike it.
Nice. Okay, where's the D8? God damn it. Okay, one on top. That can't be bad. And it takes a -3 to its next attack damage roll.
Okay. Damage roll? Okay.
6 plus int modifier 9. Nice.
And what was the spell you use or attack?
Static shock.
Alright? The light crackles around the shadow, and as the different static bolts kind of strike, it disappears and reappears into vision.
What?
It disco balled us. Ah!
Pretty much, light hits here, the shadow disappears and reforms when the light goes away, but the light comes here and then it disappears here and then reforms. The light is pushing the shadow. There's probably nothing actually there, but you know there's something there because it hurts.
So I heard it because I made it rearrange itself.
Do we have anything that creates bright light?
Well, I'm out of fire, but I've got lots more static.
Pardon?
You have torches in your
God
pack.
damn it, I never think
Rowen.
of punching eye.
Is your AC still 17? Oh, he gets minus... No, it's just the damage roll.
AC is still 17.
Your AC is still 17. Yep, it slashes at you again and punctures your armor once more in a different spot with its scything claws, and your stone form kind of deflects it. So you now have 2 nice holes in your armor.
Because it's 16 would hit otherwise.
Yep.
I have my whirly bird, but it
I was
only
gonna be livid when you get back.
spells conceal.
Surprise!
Yeah,
Oh yeah, around the
I knew it would
corner.
be back.
Alli.
Oh, thank you. Pizza.
Roll your perception.
Pizza.
Oh,
Trish.
Okay.
Tony.
Oh, sorry, yeah, Tony.
14 plus 6 is 20.
Okay. It's not an attack of opportunity because you noticed it, but the shadow comes forth from the wall and stabs at you.
Like
What's your
naked city
AC?
guy. Fuck, 15.
Comes forth from the wall.
Yep, it just reforms right on the wall.
Highest one, no less.
And luckily for you, your armor, just to say, catches its claw and it pulls out.
So I lean up against Rowen. Ah!
The walls are attacking!
Rowan's got girls falling all over him.
Rowan is a lucky, lucky wolf. Uggs.
Altros! Roll perception.
No,
He doesn't even know it.
There's a really good chance you'll notice it, but roll perception.
So
Rowen
it's
won't notice it.
9.
He'll never notice it.
Oh,
Go, Rowan, go! Go, Rowan, go!
Oh, God.
Altros is now Rowan's cheering squad.
And that would be a
Yeah.
critical.
Oh, no. Not the shaman. Anybody but the shaman.
Altros, you feel that same feeling, but it's coming from the spirit trying to escape through your back. 11 points of damage as you feel something slipping away from you.
Something, something. Oh, my soul.
ow.
Indeed.
That puts me down 15 points. I have 11 left.
It's actually really hard for you to scream with the pain you're feeling.
Oh,
Wow.
silent screams. Ew.
No, it's what the fuck?
Yumi!
Okay, I'm gonna
Throw all that
attempt
chips
to.
around over there.
I'm gonna attempt to sly flourish this guy again since.
Okay.
Yes! 18 plus 7.
Oh yeah.
I think that's a hit on AC. I hope to God that's a hit on AC.
Roll your damage. Remember your wicked blade. That's a daily power.
I know, I'm not sure if I want to use it just right yet though. Is it a D8?
An extra D8.
Then yes, I want to use. Can I use it or I have to declare beforehand?
You can use it when you hit.
Okay, good, because I'm going to
Not
use
bad,
3
not-
D8s.
They aren't over battered, so that's okay.
Okay, so that is.
26 and 3
Right, yeah, 1d6.
Wait a second.
Okay, so 6.
That thing
Plus
moved
8.
into the area by my spirit companion.
Mm-hmm.
So that's 14. It's 4. Plus 3. 7. Plus 4. So 25 damage.
This is good roll.
What?
3d8.
Yumi's jade sword cleaves into the shadow's main form, and you can see, specifically you, George, you can see a battle of spiritual power trying to wrestle with something that isn't there. And you see the shadow flickering now from existence. But it's still there.
Damn, I like these fries.
They're nice and crunchy. I love
They
them
remind
too.
me of Pie. Whenever Pie used to actually still home make fries.
Altros, You
Yeah,
have
barbecue's got
something in
fantastic
your chest. It doesn't feel good. No, sir, you won't like it.
I would hope not.
There are some freaky people out there.
I'm aware, that's why I make fun of it.
Because I need to attack it, because it's back here, and I'm the only one else back here.
Oh.
Thunder Bear is Warden.
Okay, I'm definitely not.
You okay, Trish?
Yeah,
What's wrong?
rum.
Oh!
Specifically, rum from Brian's house, and I did a double
Okay.
shot out of habit.
I'm going to try once
Or of
more.
what's not an entire can of
Wrap the
Pepsi.
winter on it.
Okay.
And I
we're
haven't
gonna
drank
have opportunity on you 'cause
in at
it's
least a
already
week
top.
or two. Aside from
Oh, I have to
going to
move.
sleep.
You have any brew?
I have. No, it's called Spirit Companion, Healing Spirit.
General Town Chicken. Interesting.
Protecting strike will work.
I'll try that. I will ground
Your spirit gets to attack. It's your spirit that does it.
How do you have your food?
Yep.
D8 plus.
Roll the damage.
No,
roll the hit.
it's Fortitude.
Versus fortitude.
Yeah, plus 4 versus Fortitude. 18.
Yep. Roll the damage. Wait. Yep. Roll the damage.
D8 plus 4. 4 plus 4 is 8.
Okay. Your spiritual bear spiritually attacks the shadow and spiritually causes it to pull its hand out of your chest. Roll a d20.
Go, bear!
Very spiritual time.
Bear's awesome.
Tangy and a little bit sweet.
Who's driving car?
Bear driving car!
How can that be?
Until the end of the counter, me and each of my allies gains.
Yes, Yumi is amazing.
And you and each ally in the burst gain regeneration 2 while bloodied.
Until the end of the encounter?
From the end of the encounter.
That's
While
strong.
bloodied.
Wow.
Pardon?
While bloodied.
I think I'm bloodied.
You are blooded. You have 11. You have 15 damage and 11 left.
Yeah.
You're bloody. You regen 2 at the end of your turn.
That's awesome.
That's fucking amazing.
5.
Okay. Moving on.
Damn it.
You still feel like you're missing part of yourself.
I feel
I feel like I
crappy.
failed
Rowen.
the priesthood roll at some point.
This thing is, the shadow is there and not. It's kind of like trying to reform itself constantly.
With static still rolling all over.
But Altros, probably yelped out behind me in pain.
Yep.
And then you heard, and pop.
I'm gonna use a Warden's Lunge on the guy behind Altros.
Okay. Does that provoke an opportunity?
No, it's a melee reach attack. Behind.
Okay. Good.
I'm not moving.
You can
Reaching.
pass through my bear. They can't.
Yeah, well, I'm attacking with a reach weapon.
Okay.
So
The cheese is very cheesy. Barbecue used to have the best pizza in I guess they're back.
6 and it's a 9 and 6, so it's 15 versus AC.
Your spear goes over Altros' head and hits the shadow, but the tip just kind of goes like and leaves.
Okay, well, it's still marked.
No, you didn't hit it, but you did mark it.
It's marked.
Yeah.
And I marked everything else around me.
Tony, you have a scary thing beside you. It has scything claws for hands, and it's going.
Static to the face.
I might do this.
19 versus reflex.
You're gonna step in the rubble.
Yeah.
Roll.
It shouldn't be a roll, it's just minus movement. Difficult terrain, just minus movement.
What's your athletics?
10.
Okay, never mind. Okay, what'd you roll for your hit?
19 versus reflex.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
Yeah.
That's gonna hit.
11.
Go team, finally getting our shit together.
We don't suck anymore!
And it has the
Wait for it,
minus
I
3 to
rolled
damage
again.
until.
The same thing with this shadow. The same thing as last shadow happened with this shadow. It starts freaking out.
Does not like static. I approve.
Yumi!
Probably doesn't like light.
That's the thing is we need to have more light.
Yumi, what's your AC? Sorry, what's your fortitude?
Oh, 4 is only 10.
You take 6 points of damage, and you feel as though you're anchored in position.
Oh, you fucker. You would do that too.
Marc, you get an attack opportunity against him.
Hey, Alli.
Yes?
Can I try a small piece of pepperoni off it?
Yeah.
Not an opportunity attack, I get a... What do we call it? Attack, right?
Oh, there you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'll hit it first.
It's very tasty.
Yeah,
So-
it is. I might
Yeah, it
actually
is.
be able to eat that.
I interrupt his
That's
attack.
Is the pepperoni the problem? Or?
Back home, pepperoni is very overly spicy and overly
Over
greasy.
salt.
Oh, yeah, no,
I
like...
normally can't eat it
21.
because it makes me sick. That is actually really good.
Yeah, no, not up here, no.
I've noticed. I live stuck back at the border.
So it takes...
Or what, they wouldn't let you import it?
No, food is virtually impossible to bring across the border in either direction.
7 damage,
Okay.
and it grants combat advantage to everyone.
Okay. As you feel like you can't move, you can see that Rowen is desperately trying to hit this thing.
Frig. The one in front of me? Okay.
And you have combat advantage until the end of my turn.
Oh, even better. that
You can't
that
move.
gives me my sneak attack, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
Yes!
You can't move to flank it, but you can still sneak attack it.
Look over there, an eagle!
There's
Buddy,
all this.
there's flailing in front of you. Very, very scary flailing, especially because it's like a disco ball attacking you. You're very blind, you don't have seizures.
Epilepsy, you mean?
All I'm picturing is what I just programmed into my last console.
Yumi,
What the fox say?
Yumi,
Yes.
what did the fox say?
Said yes.
And
Did
fuck
hear?
you guys because the class after me is still playing that when I leave
It's
history.
amazing!
They charge in within the last 5 minutes of class, and that's suddenly playing.
That's amazing.
No, especially not after war games.
No, this just means that you have kids in the class behind you.
Well, duh, I'm quite older than most people there. I think I have one classmate that's actually older than me.
Retired?
You're attacking the brute?
She's 32.
Well, I
Not
can't
that
attack
much
anyone
older.
else. I can't move right now, so yeah. I'm gonna try to hit
I have
him
7
with...
years over everybody. She's got
I'm gonna hit him with
14.
Slug Flourish again if I can.
I'm as old as his father.
You already used your encounter power?
I haven't used my counter at all. I've only been using my at-wills. Nope, that's not gonna hit.
No.
Sadly, no, it's only 13.
And how old do you think I am, George?
40.
As you go to attack, you're kind of, it's hard
You don't
to
count, Marc.
get your feet off the ground. It's almost like they're planted there, so you kind of swing while
How dare they?
Altros.
Close.
Altros.
25.
I was thinking 25, I thought, no. Bump it up.
My birthday's in May. You're halfway right.
She's still a baby.
In this group.
Well,
The moment I go back to class, I'm
again.
You're one of the oldest ones, yep.
the oldest one of any of my buddies.
You know, a bunch of
I have
like
a melee
18-year-olds, so yeah, definitely.
18 and 19
Protecting
are who I
shield.
normally hang out with.
Excused.
Oh.
While you gave everyone
The one is all
reject,
excited she'll be drinking age. That she just turned drinking age.
I already did. No, wait a second. Yes, I did. I can do that
Organizing
now.
an
Yep.
event on Sunday. Well, and you can't drink. Well, you're over age. You know.
See, the regen only have is it?
If you're bloodied. While you're bloodied, you gain...
Yeah, it's only regen. It's not until the encounter of the regen. It's only that turn. So on your turn, you gain your hit points if you're bloody, which is why you keep using it to keep healing everyone around you. So yeah, you can still hit it with that.
No, that's what I hit. I hit it with Healing Spirit. Spirit of the
Yeah.
Healing, which is a daily. That has the... If you're bloodied.
Yeah. Okay, so that one does give
Now,
you.
and as a minor action, a character can end this effect on himself or herself to regain 10 points.
Oh wow.
Nice. I'm not that
So
bad,
anyhow,
but
But now,
I might need to do that soon.
I'm going to try Protecting
Are you
Spirit
ready?
I'm 1 point
on
away.
this one.
Okay.
Now, is that trying to trigger an attack of opportunity? Or
Nope, that's a melee. See the sword?
Yeah.
That means you don't get attacks or opportunity against you.
This is against Will.
Oh fuck, are you serious?
8
Plus,
plus 4.
that's 12.
Yeah.
It resists your attempt to try and spat it with the spiritual power of your bear.
Why do I keep... Every time I try and do the big things, they work.
Rowen.
Small stuff.
I'm all out of things that miss.
Hun, you want any more? Your lunch will be slept.
I'm good. I'm good. George can have it. George can have it.
No, you can. You can.
Give it to me. Pepper on it.
I can use my Mountain Slender's secondary attack.
Okay.
So it's strength versus reflex.
Okay.
Well,
Burst
that would be a good way
1.
to share.
Okay.
Care for a piece? I didn't think so.
Contemplate.
My plate's over there.
19.
Sadly, I'm
plus
too used to make
6,
your accuracy. Even this is really good compared to what I'm used to.
25
Yeah.
versus
That's
reflex.
a hit.
Okay. So I do 1 weapon plus strength modifier damage.
How's the general bounce?
12 damage. No, 11 damage
To both.
to both.
Okay.
They're both knocked prone.
Okay.
Can you knock spirits wrong?
Yes. Each enemy marked by me, which is all of them, takes 3 strength damage.
Nice.
Okay.
Marc is exerting his will all over this fight.
Yep.
The large brutish shadow.
He's proving why he's able to wear the armor.
Squeals and from the ground up dissipates into nothingness, and it's in the core of the shadow as it disappears that you see this spinning wooden thing that just hits the ground and spins a bit before rolling off into the debris.
This one?
Yeah.
Oh, the big dude went down.
By the
Nice.
way, George, when you see the little wooden thing, spiritual energy, and then it's in the rubble.
Can I follow the spirit trying to
Probably if you didn't have a spirit trying to gouge out your soul.
Wait, no, there's no spirit here.
Sorry,
Shadow.
a shadow trying to gouge out your soul.
But if that was spiritual energy over there.
I'm up to 7 temporary hit points.
Oh, wow, nice.
I'm up to 7 temporary hit points.
Did you read it?
Over top?
I haven't taken any damage yet.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm the one that's taking the damage.
Everything,
lucky.
everything
Everybody
keeps,
else
like
is taking
bouncing off
damage.
my stone skin.
Yep. That's when we look at the room, we're like, oh my god, so handsome.
Start calling him Rocky.
I'm gonna zap the one behind Altros.
I'll happily take the giant stone wolf as my protector any day.
17 versus reflex.
Yeah, that's it.
7 points and the same negative that I've been giving them.
Nice.
You see static arc over your head, Altros, and start striking the shadow who seems to be convulsing from it. He doesn't be very happy with that.
Yeah, sadly the one next to Altros is no longer marked by me.
The one behind him?
The one, yeah. The one.
Altros, you may
The one
make
I
attack of
zapped.
opportunity.
I will.
It's coming after the one that zapped today.
Yes, it's going in the wall and coming up behind you.
Okay. So they're until.
No, behind you.
Behind.
Yeah. So Altros, you can attack of opportunity, so your melee basic attack.
With my spear.
Help yourselves to the fries, I can never eat them.
Oh my god, they're amazing.
17.
They are, but
Bob,
fries fill me up fast.
They need ketchup.
Or you damage.
I didn't do any more ketchup.
There's cuts up in the fridge, I think.
I know, there wasn't much left, so I can get this way out.
5.
We'll get more, don't worry. Go for it.
No, I don't have the
Yep.
strength to get the last
Roll
one.
bonus damage.
Oh, okay, here.
Not for me, not with my strength of 11.
My strength is like 6 to 8,
As
Alli.
it goes in,
Pro 2 hit,
Here.
plus 2 to hit versus AC. But
Where do you want 25?
You can see a splatter where it was.
your spear strikes into the shadow as it disappears in the wall, and you're pretty sure that some of the shadow kind of stripped off of itself. Or stuck to
There you
your
go.
spear, but who knows about these things? Tony!
Yeah.
Not that crazy, shaman guy.
no, these are shadows. These are not spirits.
Not that crazy shaman guy.
That is going to be 8 points of damage as it drives its hand into your throat.
Well,
Hang
I
on, Tony.
got regen of 2 now.
Yeah, you regenerate.
You regen.
How does that work?
On your, at the beginning of your turn, you get 2 health.
Okay.
That's it. Rowen.
17.
No, you get an attack of opportunity. The shadow is trying to reconstitute itself, and it's taking a very long time to roll a fucking 1.
I rolled a 12. To hit.
You go to swing, and then the shadow kind of around your blade and is standing now.
Damn it.
Yumi.
Damn, I have no way to move to get away anymore.
Is there a way for me to get here without
Ac-
provoking?
Acrobat.
Acrobatic roll, DC of 12.
She just has to go over the
The rubble?
rubble.
Cast a dance.
Oh, no.
Nope. Only 11.
You can still scramble, but he gets to make an attack of opportunity on you.
Okay.
I'm surprised these things stay standing.
Nope.
No. An arm kind of appears out of its what would be shoulder and attacks you. You kind of slide out of the way.
Scramble, jump, scramble.
I like slide down the rock pile.
Very ungraceful.
Very. But Auntie wasn't here, so I'm okay.
Auntie would have been dressed in silk still.
I have a kimono on.
And you would have just like taken out shurikens from every pocket and just like, and all the shot would have been dead.
I'd be like, why fucking our shaman do that? And he's like, because I don't have a silk robe.
That's all.
I like my hat. That's an amazing
Hat.
No.
I love you, Ice Farm.
Alli?
In relation to the
The zoo rice farm.
rice farm, is it rice farm?
Okay, I'm going to. I'm gonna try Sly Flourish on him.
Okay.
That is
+2 from advantage.
18.
That's a hit. I don't know if I'm asking you to roll damage.
Should I just not roll damage?
No, let's see how much damage you do.
And sneak attack?
Yeah.
Let's sneak attack.
So that,
Unless you don't wanna.
no, I definitely want it. That's 12. 13. To make
13 plus what?
6.
19.
19.
As long as it's not part of complex
The
equation, I can
jade
do
blade
basic math
connects with
quickly.
another slash, dissipating the shadow into nothingness but shadowy screams of terror and pain.
I'm picking up
Any
my
little
spear.
green things around here?
No, but you see them, right? Like, as she's cutting it, you just see it go right in the jar.
But what? Oh,
Right in.
but the one he killed didn't.
Yeah, no, it did not. It just... And then... It kind of was like a spinning top and it just went crazy when it hit the floor, into the gravel. Altros!
You don't have
Last
one on
one.
you anymore. Roar.
There's static bouncing around this thing right now.
Winter again. I'm gonna get that one off. I mean, this place is getting slick with all the ice.
You
I'm
can
throwing
do
in.
it, Altros, Bear. Whichever of you is doing it.
Go Badger!
7
Was
Your
4.
star balls are really
Yeah.
effective.
This one is 42.
They have a shit board.
You have no bonus? Not even a 1? Come on!
Let's see.
Did you use your magic weapon last turn?
I've been using static
Nope.
shock as more effective.
Nothing.
Now, on each side, on every wall except the one you guys are having back to, there's a nice snowflake pattern of frost that has grown against
I'm
the
writing
stone.
it. I'm writing Altros with here across them once this fight is over.
Rowen! One, George! 1!
I'm not a combat character.
Clearly. Should probably be healing the people that are bloodied.
All right, I'm
Minor action.
I'm regenerating you.
Remember that
Oh,
you have
yeah.
minor action to heal.
So that would be the 14 then.
No, it's a standard,
Well, plus 2.
standard action to use a heal check.
No, he has heal abilities.
Oh,
His spirit can heal and
I'm
shit
actually
like
still bloody
I
even
can use
with
strength
plus 2.
stone.
that. Okay. Roll it. That's gonna hit. Roll it.
5.
Did you do more than 1 damage?
5 damage.
Did you do more than 1?
5 damage.
You did more than 1 damage?
Yeah.
He's dead. Again, as Rowen's spear punctures the shadows, you can see it into the jar.
Rowan, so the two on the side, the cat.
Every shadow but
Cat
the
claws.
bird. Yeah, right in the stomach. Every shadow but the giant scythe hands went into the pot. The giant scythe hands.
Is wandering around out there.
No, when it died, something that looked about this big cylindrical spun, hit the ground, spun, and then went into the rubble.
Scavenger instincts. I go looking for the little wooden
I
bauble.
gotta help her to see its spiritually.
Roll perception. Unless you roll a 1, you find it.
17 plus. Between the two of us.
You believe you know exactly where it went, whereas Altros just slams his hand into the junk and pulls out this wooden thing.
My hand's right there right after he pulls it
Yeah.
away.
It's some kind of totem.
Do I recognize the craftsmanship?
Um,
The genre? The mythos?
I lean up and
roll
investigate it.
a history.
7.
Investigating it from underneath his arm. Can I as well, or?
Yep. You want to roll history?
Probably not. 14?
15.
You both pretty much said at the same time, "Hey, that's a foreman's totem."
Mormons?
Yep.
Oh.
The miners, a shaman miner that a miner that is a shaman uses this kind of totem to speak with the ground
Earth
and earth spirits to say, "Is it okay if we dig here?" This one's not being used anymore,
Clearly.
and the spirit that's within it is not there. But
Something else is.
it is attuned to some kind of frost.
Frost?
It is a very cold totem. There's actually a shimmering, like, frost mist that keeps appearing and just falling around it.
Bag? Rice bag? A rice bag? Oh, come on. You think I wouldn't have those on me?
I can't say anything.
It's got the family crest on it. Like, I'm going to carry it.
So I just tapped my bag with all the beer bottles rumbling. Yeah, okay.
So there were two
I can't
big
say
fat
anything.
guys, weren't there?
No, there was one.
There were two. There was one big siphon and two claws.
If I have sneak attack and this crits, it's 30 damage.
Altros?
Wow.
That's ridiculous.
You know that this is actually relatively powerful for a
You
low
don't
end
need the
shaman to
dice
have.
or the
It's
cards.
probably growing power throughout the years of them being down
That's
here.
nuts.
This is the
It's a
totem
little-
of the original shaman that was stuck
Stuck
down
down
here.
here.
I guess it's a good thing we rolled
Which
for
raises the
crap.
question, what was around it?
The shadows.
Mm-hmm.
It was encased in shadows,
It was.
which didn't have any spirit.
That's correct.
Showed negative to spirit, like they're a void.
Yep.
Ugh.
So yes, you've defeated the shadows. Congratulations, 125 experience to everyone.
Woo! We are amazing.
Should be at, I think, 725 now.
Yep.
Okay.
Can't remember breakfast on a given day,
None
but
of you seem
remember
to be
exactly how
all
much I
too
had.
injured
I need to heal up.
Speak for yourself.
Regenerate
Hey, I
for a
wondered what
while.
those were.
until you get to about bloody.
I've been bloody.
Then you'll regenerate till full, and then you can use
No, after you can get to bloodied plus 10.
because you can
Yeah,
possibly
I
have
can
has the
get
effect.
bloodied, go ping the effect, and then I'm at 23 out of 26.
I'm at 24 out of 28 on my phone.
You can spend healing surges if you wish. Take your 5-minute break. What do you do after you've vanquished the shadows and found the totem of frost?
The Shaman's frost totem.
It's waiting. Honestly, a totem like this is waiting to be claimed. Someone has to attune their spirit to it, and then it will obey them. It's like a focus.
Well,
It's an unattuned folk. Mind you, it's been surrounded by something, an abomination for how many decades?
Something you could ask it if you start communicating with it.
shall we retreat back into the...
If I want to communicate with it, I want to do it in daylight. Where there are no shadows.
That's fair.
But what's happened with that bottle of shadows you're carrying? Is that like, carrying a nuclear bomb?
Oh, you're the shaman.
But no, what? This is not shadow. This is not spirit stuff. This is something else.
I don't deal with your hoity-toity spirits. I stab
I
things
serve
and
tea.
steal things, and I
It's
serve
not
tea.
I'm just a simple tea serving girl.
Yeah.
I'm going to examine the urn with the with
It's
my
like-
Arcana
it's like
check, because he
calling
keeps
Jim
insisting it's
English
not
instead of Irish. I'm not English. I'm Irish. Type thing.
I'm technically
15.
both. And Scottish.
When you're
And
trying
French.
to
Means you're at
trace
war
it
with
out
yourself.
with
I am.
your
I'm in a
Arcana
huge war with myself.
knowledge,
Scottish and
you're
Irish.
looking at your
Not
book
good.
and you're
English and
trying to
French.
tracing it
That
out.
too.
Their bickering is clearly distracting.
It's distracting, but your notes seem to rewrite themselves in front of your eyes.
Huh.
And they keep kind of jumping around the page. The words literally just...
Are you sure you don't want to take a moment with that tome now? Because I'd like to take a moment with that urn somewhere quiet. And I raised my voice for it since they were
You're
bickering.
bickering, yeah. Your bickering is interrupted by Tonei saying, I want to study this thing in a quiet place.
What thing?
The urn.
She's holding the urn.
You
What?
You kept. I took it from her. No. You two were. You had her distracted. I can get past her when she's distracted.
This is true.
You kept saying this was unnatural. It is. My notes, my arcane notes are
Can I
rewriting
modify it into a
themselves
teapot?
for what I'm writing off.
Could you modify it into a teapot? Are you seriously asking that question? Yes, you could.
Let me get the shadow out of it first. We don't want you to be possessing anybody that drinks your tea.
Well, depending on how it goes, I could potentially get more money out
It
of
would be
them.
going like they were. And I point towards where the shadow was a minute ago. You know?
Yeah, but we took
scythe
care of
hands
them. We took care of them. It's so good, you know.
In a crowded room of tea patrons, you would be scaring off your customer base constantly.
Dad wouldn't like that.
That is true. He would not like that.
And I don't think your auntie would come visit you if you did that.
You're
Rowen's gonna go
loaded onto
exploring.
you with lots of money.
I'm actually interrupt the game because
It's
it actually
true.
went down last time I was.
Auntie does have lots of money. She could like lots of tea.
So yeah, so
Very true.
what are you guys doing?
All right, fine.
I'm gonna explore the area.
No, well,
We've sort of dealt with the threat.
I'm under the impression we need to get the hell out of Dodge
same
now.
here. I agree with her.
Yeah, you never thought you heard yourself saying that, did you?
I would get anybody who says get the hell out of this
I was
unholy
about to
place.
say, I would
We've
say
been down
it'd be
here
a day
for
he agrees with me
a
that there's
day.
something wrong.
Yeah, a
And
day
we've
too
been
long.
lost 3 times.
Well, Rowan, I was
We
not
need
going to be
We need a
happy.
map.
No, what we're going to use is Huddy.
Talk to the spirits.
We're going to
Find
Huddy.
out how the hell to get out of here. What's a huddy?
Huddy is what she's wearing.
This
Hey, Altros,
Yeah.
roll.
20.
As you guys are talking, you just notice that Altros' eyes just start glowing blue all of a sudden. You're just like,
Altros, buddy, you okay?
suddenly, the void of all of the spiritual energy around this place kind of disperses 20 yards ahead of you. You can see earth spirits kind of poking their heads out and
this way, this way.
This way,
disappearing through
this
the
way.
walls. You can see some tree spirits just poking out through the ceiling, like,
What are you doing down here?
Tony,
pretty much like, huh?
are shamans supposed to go
Leave it.
crazy and start glowing?
Is Huddy freaking out at him doing that?
No, Huddy is just clapping,
I'm gonna.
like excitedly clapping.
I guess you're towards nothing. On the bridge of my glasses behind the mask. Nah, the spirit seems to think this is a good thing. So
I'll look at Huddy and say,
I can see the spirit tuned to the mask.
They return! They return!
It's-
The family's back!
Are you a shaman too?
I hope not, but
can you take us to up where the daylight is? Can your family help us?
Talking to the walls again.
Good, Huddy. Go.
lead away. He was too busy being freaked out by the shadows earlier.
Huddy goes, yay! And you just see a line of glowing blue, but if you kind of lift the glasses,
They're not
they're not there. You bring them back down, you see it. You lift them, they're not there.
I
And to
just
the
look at her and
amusement-
go, welcome to my world.
And to the amusement of Yumi, every time I lift it, the entire mask moves with it. Because the mask is fused to my glasses at the moment.
Yep.
Okay.
I thought she was just trying to make some sort of fashion statement. What the hell,
I didn't
man?
have a choice over this one, but I'm not complaining. I start walking back.
Sorry, Tony, you have to do one dungeoneering check at this point because it's
Don't fuck
relatively
it up.
easy.
Let us get out of
If
here.
you roll one, you get distracted by something. If you roll anything higher, you guys will find daylight in a given amount of time, depending on your roll.
You jinxed it, Alli. 10
You rolled a 2.
10.
plus 6.
Tony, being new to following spiritual magic,
I keep having to correct her. No, he's over there.
yeah, there's like trail and then trail, because he's quickly zooming
Talking back and forth to others.
Huddy! Too fast!
Pretty much. You finally reach a caved-in area. You can see just the crack of what seems to be orangish pink light coming through 3 or 4 of the boulders.
I walk up and sniff it. Does it smell like fresh air or gas?
Oh, it smells like very fresh air. Very, very fresh air. Fresh, not rotting air.
Fresher than we are.
Can I see
Anybody
the,
feel like-
the light coming through, whatever it is?
Yes.
I bolt for it.
I was about to say, I'm
It's
not
about
already
this big.
Yes, I'll just start climbing, trying to open
I
it.
think this is where you come in with your gloves. Those are mining gloves, aren't they?
Yep.
Tell you what, Rowan, you get us through that, I will repair your armor after we rest.
Before-
your father will
before your
never
father
know.
sees
Roll your athletics. I'm giving you a +5 circumstance bonus.
I'm gonna roll the die that just rolled 20.
19.
Good enough.
Okay. In an almost spiritual event.
Of course.
You actually see green kind of like flare around him, and he just swings his spear in one giant thrust, and the entire entrance just goes boom out.
Over 9,000!
You are all being
From the outside, kablam!
and then they just run there like, wait, what did I just do? You're actually surprised. You didn't know you had that kind of strength.
You didn't know you had that in you, man.
It's an old mining area. Looks like we used to be settled.
I'm so impressed.
Yep. In other words, you spent an entire day to gain about 3 miles.
Are we near the edge of the forest?
Yes, you're technically inside the forest, but you're inside a now abandoned mining. You don't hear it?
No, but it's...
Yes, you're inside Moko's forest.
Okay.
Quick start called Moko.
Of course, I've been doing nasty things to Moko.
No.
Mind you,
They
it's
better
only
not.
a day, so
They know what's good for them.
Moko wouldn't go near them.
I like
Plus
that die.
perception is 9.
Yeah.
Plus let's...
You notice that the urn is now really glowing with purple spiritual energy.
Spirit or shadow energy, no?
Spiritual energy. Purple spiritual energy.
That's
It is-
bad.
Like
It is the
being
equivalent of it would be shaking violently if it was a person. It's going like.
She has nuclear. I am holding a nuclear reactor.
She has an arc
Purple.
reactor, but it's daylight.
Yeah, it's dusk. It's coming to dusk. George?
Yeah.
You also notice, oh, there's a gaping hole in the wall there of shadow. Remember your notes that you read?
Yeah.
What did they strike?
Shadow Vein or something?
And what came out?
Angry Shadows?
Yes, you were right next to the collapsed entrance of the mine,
And the...
where the altar was.
Lesson here is don't mine for people. Angry, dead, spiritual people.
Roll a history.
Plus 7.
I'm so bad at that stuff.
15 plus 7.
Nice.
Okay.
I'm not
22.
trained in it, but my intelligence buff really. Bonus
You
really.
remember
Yeah,
some
no, I got nothing like that.
archaic story about when a god is injured, its body kind of doesn't know what to do other than fix it, and generally punish those that hurt it.
Oh my god, Octavia's on the rag.
Did you just say that?
You don't want to be with Octavia on the rag, first off.
No! But she made the island we're on!
She made the world.
What are these mines known for?
Gems, which are...
From Ore Streak,
What's Ore Street?
the Badger
The
God.
Badger God.
That's where his claws hit the earth.
That's where pieces of his fur, all the minerals are pieces of his fur that got embedded when he dug. You figure
Orstrix on the
maybe
rag.
when they
That
were
should give me
digging,
like a little
they
wimp
actually
across my
struck his hide.
inner head.
You
Orstrix
mean
hurts.
he was just sitting down there?
He might have been asleep, and Yoke struck his hide.
Well, they deserve to die.
It would explain 2 things. 1, why those mining gauntlets suddenly have spiritual energy. 2, why these unspiritual shadows were attacking. It's the equivalent of his blood cells.
White blood cells.
Yup.
Man, we were fighting badger blood.
And here's the best part.
With the badger.
George,
With the badger.
you destroyed all the shadows, right?
You killed
No,
the
they're
blood.
And then the spirits came back. What were they hiding from?
Angry
Yeah.
badger blood.
Because he would use them to repair himself.
badger.
There's a wall of shadow right there, and there's an urn vibrating.
We
very
have a
heavily.
jar of his blood. We
Which-
could sell this to anybody.
No.
Yes!
No.
Yes!
If Altros is talking
We
about
are
this,
we
he's
are
talking
sitting
about
on a
this.
freaking gold mine. We've
Okay,
got God
hold
blood.
on.
What we are sitting on
God
is an
blood.
angry god.
Yeah,
But it's blood in a
hold
jar.
on. I'm gonna have to protest this one.
It's an angry
You
god.
don't mess with those kind
We
of
we
components.
keep it in case something tries to hurt us.
Except
Then
that-
we unleash it.
He
And we run the other way.
Shaman, since nobody else can
none
see
of
it.
knows this except him, who who has
He's
the
done the
knowledge.
equivalent of an epiphany, like,
Oh shit.
I'm fine.
Given that the shaman's the only one that can see this, is there still shadow around? as I'm holding the urn.
Looking at cave wall, shadow, cave wall.
I need to have an epiphany so I can learn to speak to spirits.
But then where the damage is close to the surface? Is on the surface?
Insane.
Yes. It's like a bubbling scab trying to form.
On the surface. Is it on the ground or is it on the wall? In the wall?
The rest of you see like unnatural, just straight stone wall. You see the equivalent of a bubbling, rippling surface area.
Arcana 24.
Count, right?
Yeah.
Let's find some stuff so we can make the journey home.
No.
Arcana 24.
We
Can I
can't
tell that there's
just
something
leave
seriously wrong with
that.
the wall that he's probably
What?
staring at
The
where the
stone
shadow
wall.
is?
Yes.
I relate to him the story of the badger.
While I'm
The
looking
great
at the
badger.
urn.
While you look at the urn,
To him, not to you.
your eyes kind
I
of
can hear you.
go fuzzy, and you see the equivalent
Butterflies.
of very elaborate arcane patterns, and then it kind
You
of
just said something with
guides
dollar signs in my
specifically made
eyes.
for the urn to go in.
Actually, a weird question.
I walk over towards it with the urn.
Would the Emperor
I
be able to
pause
take on
before
that
I
blood?
touch it.
You don't know. No one's ever challenged one of the god spirits before, except for blue hair.
Well, normally,
I'm not
because if
gonna-
you do
I'm not
that,
gonna
you're going to
start.
get your ass kicked.
Altros, since you're the only one that won't think me crazy for this, I see this. I describe what I'm seeing, including the left out place
Yeah.
of the urn.
Yep.
George, what she's describing sounds like pure and utter black sorcery. Not natural.
So
Does it sound like it was
no,
damaged
that
from the
doesn't
blood,
sound
though?
like the badger trying to heal himself. That sounds like somebody using the god blood or something it shouldn't
When
be
they
used
shouldn't
for.
be using for.
Yeah, I stopped short because this kind of thing can be a trap
No,
way
yeah,
too
no.
easily here, but the urn would fit perfectly in the missing spot.
That's not what it's supposed to. God, the badger doesn't build urns into himself.
Yumi is kind of flailing.
I don't know much about this spiritual mumbo jumbo thing, but wouldn't it take a
Bizarre.
really, really powerful shaman to use god blood?
Yes.
Or
So
it would-
shouldn't we bring it back to Low Z to take a look at?
That means taking it away from him.
here's the other thing.
But
would-
it was already lost in here and started causing
No,
trouble.
it was lost right within its own body.
He stated the fact that it's unnatural. That's the kind of shit my people, my kind, do.
No,
It would not take as-
I don't think even your kind
Would touch
do
this.
Yes,
That's
but
heavy-
someone
heavy
that's
camera.
doing that kind of magic wouldn't have to be as overpowered as a shaman doing something
Well,
like
they
that.
could be a dark shaman, though. It could be
Either
a shaman
way-
who's fallen.
Yetis? You got any Yetis here?
There have been stories of
Dark-
shamans twisting
yeah.
nature's spirits.
It just-
to do their-
somebody
Either
going
way,
perverse at that point.
It's something that A, not finishing the puzzle, B, not taking the puzzle pieces away from the board.
But guys,
God bless.
Auntie's town was being possessed by crazy fuckers in masks. Do you want them to get a hold of this, or should we bring it back to our town and be like, Shaman, what the fuck? We didn't want the psychos back there to get it.
I wouldn't want to stop in town with this, they'll just follow us.
Okay,
Altros.
insight.
Tony,
Yeah.
I feel like it would be a really good idea to put that urn in that spot. A really, really good idea.
I am going to talk to.
I'm gonna
I'm going to commune with the local spirits that are here.
20 on my intelligence check to not do that.
Okay.
To realize that's a stupid
I'm going
thing
to,
despite the
I'm going to
compulsion.
do insight here
Okay.
with the local spirits and try and say,
This is going to take 30 minutes.
As I bite my
Whether-
lip,
so-
I know you look like you're about to do something, but this is compelling me to put it in the missing piece. We need to go if we're gonna go. What are we doing with this Altros?
I'm deciding whether we're going to open that thing and let out the spirits that are part of the badger, i.e., its blood, or
Can you even see them inside of it? Do you know that that's what we're
oh,
releasing?
believe me, they're there. Oh, yes,
And
it's
they're
there.
pissed.
Yes, they're upset.
Would they come at us?
Not in the daylight, I don't think, because out here,
It's
I don't
not-
think they have the power to exist under direct sunlight.
Rowan, while they're discussing this, maybe it would be best if you went and foraged for food with them.
The note passing begins.
Okay. Roll your search and legend.
But he's gonna, well, he would, no, she made a
Perception
grab for it. He
or
would-
nature for him?
He has roll nature.
18.
Yeah. Other than the mushrooms you get 2 lengths of underground twine rope, about 20 feet each, and you find 2 hose.
Hey, bitches! Well,
Rowan's just rolling the ladies today.
I'm sure canine dogs would be good. Female canines would be good for him.
Rowen wanders off talking about getting supplies and getting forward, and we're late, we're so very, very late.
I'm not a hair.
You are a terrifying father, though, and I don't blame you.
I'm going to try and say, with the local spirits, I need guidance on what to do to heal what's going on here.
Do we have to stay here to do it?
Roll your
If he's doing it for half an hour, yeah, we have to.
Or insight.
nature to do if you see if you can communicate with them, and then insight to see if they're lying through their teeth to you, if they have teeth.
Can I walk back that way or something?
Where?
The way we came from outside. I
Oh
don't
my
care.
god, here, just give me the goddamn urn. I take the urn.
You feel absolutely nothing.
I'm the perfect person to hold this damn thing.
What, she's Frodo? No, Samwise.
Samwise.
No, she's Samwise.
It sucks to be you. I don't want to keep doing this.
The spirits are dicks, man! Roll.
I already knew that, but that's a
It
sound
looks like
voice.
the settlement was cleared out very
Welcome to
carefully.
my world.
The buildings were left, though.
Ah,
There's cobwebs.
Ooh, cookie
I
jar.
knew it was in my element, but
14.
Total. You lure the spirits with your
Offering.
offerings. None of them come to take it. They kind of get close to it. And they're just like,
Fuck that noise.
Okay, we're gonna have to start heading home. Get out of this area.
no. They come close, and then as soon as you get within about 20 yards of that urn, they're just like, nope.
spirits don't want nothing to do with that
I
shit.
want you to stand over the other side of the field there with Rowen.
As she walks, you see the spirits hurriedly getting out of the radius of the urn. Yeah.
How is this?
Yeah. She's, how is this? A little bit further.
I keep going.
As I'm sitting on the floor just doing a little meditation exercise, calming myself the fuck down, my hair was standing on edge.
You're now standing next to Rowen.
Open. Okay.
Rowan's is coiling the rope, going, oh, here's another. Damn, it's in the cart. Pulling it on the ground.
Love this rope. That's not rope, is it?
Yumi,
down
hold
he
this!
goes.
Yumi, hold this!
This rope's the best ever. It's giving me a hug. That's a boa constrictor. So many hugs. So yes, you're gonna try again now that Beer is gone.
Oh my god, that'd be such a shameful thing to Iowa. Your son died to a snake.
After this epic adventure!
He's like, where's the son? At least his son's not number 2 in his armor.
You don't know that.
She was wounded.
Oh,
16
that's a
this time.
7. I briefly freaked out until I saw the 1.
Because you don't
I've
have
seen
the
the one
urn,
here,
some of the spirits do come and accept their offering, but they're
Now I
like,
see like Iowa sitting beside
Why
his
do you
parents
have
talking
that?
about their second favorite sons.
How can we get rid of it?
the spirits are just like,
I know, they will.
What do we do with it?
you carry Orstreet's blood with you.
How do we get it back to Ore Street? That's what we need to get into.
Gods don't bleed. They're not supposed to. Shh. I know this.
Sure.
Somebody did a bad
Pepsi is sacred in my family. My dad used to drink it all the time, so that
And how
coffee.
we want to make it. We want to correct it. We want nature to be back in whole. We want Ore Street to have his blood.
Coke?
Has the blood claimed all of those that hurt him?
I think so, yes.
If it was the mining settlement, yeah, I think it did a really good job of claiming them.
I don't know if any of the miners got away.
No. It should fix itself.
So somebody got away.
Oh, great.
It certainly wasn't Mr. Rabbit, the last one.
No. But the spirits kind of look at there and they go, run! Run! And they scare away.
Most unhappy with this.
No. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
We're covered by it.
Anyhow, so yeah, they tell you to run and then they scare away with their offering. Very minor spirits.
I'm gonna have to start collecting a whole bag of spirit off. Real succulents and for the berries that
I'm gonna be looking at the urn, trying to figure out like what the hell's something special with it, and I'm gonna shake it a few times.
You're garbage.
After you're done talking to the spirit, you see Yumi in the background pretty much hopping up and down the urn. And you're not sure what she's doing.
think of the equivalent of Bugs Bunny testing the shells.
Yeah.
Bang! Dud.
Dud. Exactly.
Dud.
Actually, I think roll. Please roll a 1.
6, 6, 6, 6.
High hilarious, low not.
Hi.
Hilarious.
I looked
You know
up
when Yzma's trying to uncork that bottle?
Yes.
You're doing that. And then at one point, her foot slips, and the jar goes flying in the air and down further down the mining settlement. You hear a crash noise.
my eyes snap.
Pottery
Breaking.
My eyes snap open. Yumi, what the fuck?
You don't get to say the F word, actually. There is a rush of force that goes right past you and anyone else that's in the cave. So I'm going to have to ask you your fortitude saves.
I thought we were outside the cave.
You were at the entrance of the cave.
How does that work?
I'm just telling you what your fortitude is. I'm
Oh,
rolling.
14.
If I roll higher than it, something happens. And what's your fortitude save? You.
Oh, my fortitude is 13.
Wow, you're both lucky. The wind rushes past you at such high velocity that you feel your fur and cheeks and even your eyelids.
How about the hat? How about the hat?
No.
Half these on your head. Cuts the wind just perfectly so.
I fall over. Fuck, I haven't felt that in a while.
Yeah, it's really, really scary. However, you see spirits, right? You see what you can only describe as every member of Cavern Hall flailing wildly before being sucked into the hole. And then the wall kind of stone, which then glistens over with gems.
We are not
Did I see that too?
touching. No, you were over
You're
in the field.
inside.
You see the equivalent of on both of these.
But do I
two.
see the thing like
And
seal
then
up?
you just see glistening, like as if something was back there.
I pull out a bottle of soot.
I meant to do that.
Cover those fast.
I don't know what I did, but I meant to do it because apparently something good happened because shinies and
So I
shinies
take out
always mean
another
good.
bottle and start dusting the gems on the bottom so that it just looks like
Dirt and
cat and
rock.
stone and rock.
If
And
not, we'll bring down the ceiling on this thing.
Okay. Yeah. There's yeah. She broke the urn.
I have the god's favor.
20. I resist the urge to mine any of them myself.
Yes.
I have absolutely no urge to do that whatsoever.
Remember
Ever.
what they were talking about, George?
No.
What did they find? The mother lode.
Yeah,
It's back.
that wall. So, we're gonna have, I'd say we collapse this thing right on top of this.
Altros is now talking about recollapsing the mine that you guys got out of.
But I just cleared that.
That is somebody wipes off the badger and has tells them to move the fuck along.
No, we need to collapse this. Now, I start pulling anything I know will make explosives out of my bag.
Quite a few in.
I know.
I'm guessing you're all getting clear of the entrance if you're planning on doing this.
Oh, damn right.
You guys can see what I'm pulling out of my bag. You know what I normally do with this shit.
What did the local spirits do when the big windstorm came?
They rushed away.
Yep.
Normally I'd be against this, but because there's so many pretty gems there. But I don't like the darkness, so you know what? Let's collapse it.
We also covered those as quickly as we could before you turned around to see them.
I saw them.
Hey, we're being cool.
She's a thief.
I'm a thief.
True.
I saw them before you realized they were there.
Keeps other people from seeing them in the future, though. Especially if
Oh,
we
yeah.
cave this correctly.
Yeah.
So I start
Roll.
calculating.
Blow it up.
What am I rolling for this?
Just roll. Straight up roll.
20.
I painted it in gold for a reason. Because this was
Tonei
tumbled.
takes about 10 minutes to set up all of these strange little devices at the cave entrance. Takes what the equivalent of a cartoon plunger and goes click.
I always forget to warn people. I really do.
She forgot to actually tell you guys to get out of the hole, but
I'm not used to other people being around when I do this shit.
as the smoke clears and your hearing returns, the cave entrance is gone in the mountain. You are all shook face at this point. You might as well be blackface.
It's like,
Hey, I start blackface. I have only 2
Rowan?
streaks.
You have no streaks right now.
Even Rowan?
Yes.
But I was off in the distance.
Oh my god.
Not
this
far
was-
enough.
Besides, this was Hiroshima mushroom cloud right now. It's like, dust off my ears. Sorry, I always forget to warn people. I will
My
pay
robes are
What
black.
are the people you talk of? What is it, people?
town. I've
Ooh,
done
but I
this-
can
I've done similar
move around even better now in the darkness.
I check. While people are cleaning themselves up, I'm going to check with the local spirits again.
Honey, you still there, buddy? I'm sorry if I scared you.
He's not coming out right now.
I take the mask off my glasses and put it in my bag. Sorry, little guy.
I think we may have to put Buddy back in the woods. He is a wood spirit.
Give him some freedom.
Let's get closer to home first. Then at least he's in our
Well, no,
woods.
in the woods. Like, with.
On our way back home.
I'm going to try with the local spirits again.
Put him with Moko.
They seem to be having some kind of parade.
So I just dust off the
Yes,
function.
except they're bringing you offerings.
They're bringing him offerings.
So these folks are seeing things roll out of the forest. at me.
They're seeing the equivalent of like berries fall from the sky and hit you in the side of the head, a leaf slap you in the face, a twig just like you trip on a twig.
Wow, he must have really pissed off the
They're
spirits.
surrounding you right now and like offering you plates of what they consider to be delicacies.
But it looks like
Which-
they're beating you with the
It just looks
forest.
like a lot of wind surrounding poor Altros.
Rations.
And a lot of detritus spinning around.
Yeah.
Look at Rowan's around
20
going, yes, yes.
27
yes,
Arcana. Oh, wait. No, that's not actually a bad thing. Actually, no. I think that's their equivalent of a parade. Spirits are weird.
Now, this solves one big thing.
Their version of a parade is beating him with berries and twigs.
Think about him
Believe
normally
me,
giving it
it's
to
so much
them.
better than what I deal with 90% of the time.
Think
Your
about
life must suck.
Oh, Monkey's there.
You have no.
Think about the fact he's normally giving them the berries and twigs and shit. They're giving it back right now.
Wow.
Now, this solves one problem. The wounded badger. Does this also do anything for the town being possessed, I wonder? Are the two linked?
We don't have any way to know from here.
And we sure as hell ain't going back there.
As I
Yeah,
dust
we
off
have
more
to have
functional
home.
parts.
We have to warn. We have to warn.
Home.
Oh shit, my gun! Dust off the shotgun. I don't have a crossbow, I have a shotgun.
We have
Full
to
barrel
warn
shotgun.
Purple Lotus.
Southern.
Southern Lotus.
I think Rowan's been having
Chocolate
some
rain.
purple lotus on the side there.
Yeah.
We have to get home. We definitely have to warn home of what's going to happen.
So you have rations, and you're just going to. Are you guys going to be resting by any chance? Taking a night's nap? I mean, darkness has fallen.
I can't imagine I feel terribly tired after being energized from the rush
No,
of doing all
you're
that.
ready to experiment with a whole bunch of stuff. You're ripping and roaring and ready to go.
Shit, we had that wagon, I'd
I
be
wanna
pulling
be
it right
awake.
now. If we had that wagon, I'd be pulling it right now.
Yo.
First watch.
Well, are you guys camping or are you taking
I think
out?
we should take a rest.
We should take a rest, yeah, just to be safe.
But guys,
Hey, we have a host of spirits that are in favor with us, right? Is there's any-
They appreciate what we've done. Whether they'll like us 5 minutes from now,
It doesn't mean they'll protect us.
I glanced at how much berries and such he's accumulated around him.
About this many berries, a few, 6 or 7 apples, and a whole bunch of twigs. Lots and lots of twigs.
I am going to collect the twigs.
Okay?
I'm going to take the twigs and the leaves.
And all the things they offer you because that's the hospitable thing to do.
Exactly, and I can regift them later.
I actually start pulling out nice containers that'll preserve the foodstuffs for him. Here, these will keep those
Would there
fresh.
been any little normal clay pots or whatever?
The mine town seemed
town?
like it was cleaned out perfectly. Only the buildings are remaining.
I was looking for
Is there anything I can use to make tea with?
Well, there is that broken clay pot down there.
No, it's broken now.
Are any of the leaves tea leaves?
Yes, some of the leaves are leaves.
Add some berries. Good tea.
Actually, roll, just roll.
19.
As you're going through the leaves that were distributed, you're going, wait a second. A rare tea leaf. There's another rare tea leaf.
Guys are pocketing all the leaves.
They apparently brought someone what they consider a decadence, which is
Like the rarest tea known to our
to your
village.
Southern village.
Alright,
I offer
well
her one of the containers.
As long as this
then.
isn't,
Pocketing every leaf in sight.
Here,
as long as
don't
this isn't
crush
tea that has
them.
to be passed
Huh, hello.
through,
Tea
digestive
leaves,
tract
yeah.
acidic
Duh, but
and extracted from its poo later.
This will keep Dad busy while I have a conversation with Mom.
if you'd like to boil some regular tea leaves, I have a kettle I normally use for heating water for, components.
First watch happens. And who's taking first watch?
The wired one.
And you're not wearing hoodie?
No, I think you can wear hoodie now because the spirits are happy now.
I pulled before
How do you feel they're not going to hide now?
before they go to sleep. I pull out the mask and I ask Altros, "Is Huddy still scared of me, or can I put him back on?"
Huddy's chatting with all the other spirits. He's having a great time.
How do you communicate with the other spirits?
Okay, I put the mask back on.
I'm sure somebody sees what I see. You go, oh dear God, how can you live with that?
Can I actually see any of the other spirits, or just Huddy?
Just
But I can see he's chatting with somebody, so I can make the assumption.
Yeah.
He's doing the mime equivalent of walking against the wind.
You're getting half a conversation. And then I said, why bother? What? Oh yeah! Totally!
Totes.
As long as he's enjoying himself.
Yeah.
Okay. I set myself up to the fire. I go back to work on my design for that matter.
Okay.
I've got great inspiration going right
Roll your
now.
perception. 1.
20 again.
20.
Yep.
As you're working, you're kind of looking down your book. You look up for half a second. You notice there's a bottle across the fire.
Is Moko back?
Do I recognize it as one of the beer
You
bottles?
have no idea. There's just a
It's
bottle
too
across-
worn down
yeah.
now.
You go back to your notes. You're right. You look up. There are 2 balls across the fire.
I saw him offer the second one.
Yes, you did.
Are you a friend? Huddy?
Huddy is doing the equivalent of this.
Really?
Aww.
He's a friend, Huddy. Is he really that big?
Have not seen before.
Do you think we should wake Shaman? Yes. I get up, I go over and very gently shake Altros' shoulder.
Water buffalo. What?
What the hell was that?
You okay?
Yeah, that was my iPad, don't worry about it.
Did it just say Zozo or?
It was speaking Simis.
Oh.
I have the Sims game on my iPad. It was a notification for apparently my green beans are ready.
Okay.
Anyway,
Creepy.
It was creepy as hell, yes.
Beyond creepy.
it's worse because I actually turned off the alarms earlier when I was on the bus. I don't know how that got turned back on. It does that occasionally.
You're woken up in the middle of your wonderful dream of being the king of the spirits.
And burning down that rice
Your parents
farm.
were calling you first favorite son, everything.
That's how I knew it was a dream.
Yeah.
And the
And the rice
expression
farm
he
was on
makes, I
fire.
hold my hands up like, I'm sorry, and gesture towards the fire.
You look towards it and you see 2 bottles just sitting there. And that's when you notice it. They're sitting right behind them is a foot. And the foot goes up. And up. And up.
Then there's a leg.
And then there's a leg, and then there's a body, and then there's a head that's kind of praying down looking at you.
Is there a leaf on top of the head?
There's a leaf on top of the head.
Big black thing?
Big black thing.
So
it has
it's
spots of blue within it.
so it's Moko's true form?
Yeah.
Oh dear lord.
He seemed vaguely disturbed and advised that we should wake you up.
George, this isn't a minor spirit.
This is a major.
It's a big forest.
It's a big... Most big forests, unless they have something happening in them or some kind of spiritual link, they're usually small spirits like what Moko used to be. This is a big one.
You know what?
Hello?
You see that same
Grin.
Big old
grin
grin.
on a giant face this time.
It's not
He
quite
doesn't
so.
look the same. He's not the pudgy little spirit you saw. It's this long, like, a whole bunch of weird, like, bulbous things popping out of his
I'm
back.
quickly running through my head of possibility that whatever was happening in that lawn with the badger body was dampening him,
Yes.
and he was being basically drowned down to a bare existence.
That's correct.
And now that whatever's in there is stopped, he's now full flowing back to his regular.
He's getting his ethereal power. Yes.
I saved this Deborist. Go, Yumi. I don't know this, but I did it.
Where'd you put the
I
container?
Yeah, exactly.
Where'd you put the container?
No,
I'm coming
God,
back.
You get the most serene feeling of just
Do you have a container? I can take that
thankfulness.
from there. Do you have a container?
somebody was
Plastic?
not screaming little things. I want
container, I
to
can
say. They
take
weren't
that
making
one
me
in.
milk.
I've got
Ziploc bag.
Ziploc bags and stuff like that, yeah.
That'll work.
Can we go through the forest to get home?
It gives a very slow nod. The nod itself is just a gust of wind, like hitting you and keeping on going. You're just like, I did not think he was that big.
I can't see it, but I look up in the direction he's looking and I wave.
Gust of wind.
A gust of wind hits you. You're not sure what it means.
None of you have ever seen him before. None of you have ever
I
seen
raise
him.
an eyebrow now.
Boy, he's big. I bet if he tapped the bottle, he'd bust it. So he can't. His fingers are bigger than the bottles.
Yep.
Much bigger. His finger is bigger than Rowen.
It's a big finger.
Is that about right?
Quite the finger, especially
His hand would be able to scoop Rowen up.
with room for Io to spare.
So he's like the size of a Jaeger?
Yeah.
Dear God!
No, he's the size of a King Kong.
God damn it.
Yeah.
Jaeger's bigger.
Oh yeah, Jaeger's.
Well, he'd probably be the size of half a Jaeger, in all honesty.
King Yemma?
He's not...
Yeah, about the size of King Yemma.
No Gypsy Danger?
No Gypsy Danger. Half Gypsy Danger.
For those who aren't aware, I don't get any of the references myself.
Be thankful you didn't see
It was amazing!
See what?
Pacific Rim.
It was fucking awesome!
It was a movie that was
Giant robots fighting
Pure-
giant monsters.
pure
That's
breed.
what it
It's
was.
something Paz watched, okay.
You have the equivalent of a feeling as though you're owed something. Just this weird sensation of, this little check mark of, I owe you. Like almost a little leaflet going with I, period, O, period, you, period. And then it kind of turns down into the logo form and takes up the two bottles in both arms.
When I
When
see the bottles leaving, I furiously wave goodbye. Bye, little guy. Or big guy? I'm
bottles
confused.
are
That's
weakening.
okay. Spirits are
Rowen doesn't
confusing.
wake
I'm out
Spirits are
cold.
impossible to calculate.
Tongues hanging out, snoring.
Yeah.
Very ladylike.
Boy, well, I should go to sleep now. Please don't tell me I'm on watch. But
No.
Alright.
Now you're on watch.
Who's taking second watch?
I'm gonna look among them. Who looks the least badly off? Because I know he didn't actually get hit, but
Really, Rowen?
Yep.
Did no damage that last fight.
I know. I go over and tap his shoulder. If he doesn't wake, I rub rubbing
He's
small
up
fingers in.
immediately, training and all that. Time for the morning march! Wait, no.
If he starts to jump up, whoa, just watch.
Does his exercises.
Dad, hello.
Wake me up when you're done.
doing
I'll fix the
squats.
armor.
yeah,
I do.
they are.
Oh, you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Squats, push-ups, sit-ups, jacks.
Oh, does jumping jacks ever rattle?
Go on.
Not in the armor.
Go and curl up by the fire.
On the armor right
Wouldn't
now.
have slept in the
Without
armor.
any other incident. And morning. It is almost picturesque the morning.
Beautiful sunrise.
Beautiful sunrise.
Right down to the crow.
While
Back to
you're
the preparing.
while somebody's preparing food, I'm going to go over and inspect where we made the ground fall around that room.
Explosion.
It is overgrown with vegetation.
Good.
So I'm flipping
Like
through
as
my
if
drawer.
the entire thing that got blown out just went with vines.
In the exact moment I stop flipping pages, I reach up and around and I touch his armor and I repair it.
No more holes in your armor! Your father will be so pleased!
It looks-
Except for one thing.
Brand new, except
Where the split of the eye is, seals itself.
Oh,
Dad's gonna think it's a fake. Damn it!
Or he's gonna be like, you used
Here,
some form of magic
pass me
or
an axe.
heathenistic.
Still! Should I take that one up? No, this will be far more accurate.
as I look up where shit, I forgot to tell you to put something there so it wouldn't seal around it.
You now realize that there's now impediment of vision right here and right there where it used to be open. Yeah.
Better than he lent it to you?
That's like bringing the car back with full
This is terrible!
No.
This is all your fault!
No, a car with,
You can blame
with
me.
a full tank of gas, the dents beaten out of the bumper,
Yeah.
A whole new paint job.
wax.
But you chose the wrong color! Anyhow, yes. Tony's being shaken violently by Rowen when you wake up, Yumi.
So there's an incoherent language. Translate to shit, but it's at about 100 times speed.
Armor looks good.
Too good.
Don't you start.
It looks brand new, like
Fine.
it's never been in a fight.
Don't take
I know! That's the problem!
I know, I never think of those things. Shit. Not in time, at least.
I was gonna have your hide.
Actually, you probably have mine. I'm the only one capable of something so unnatural.
Yeah, but he let you
As
do
I
it.
offer that up.
Yeah, but Tony, he let you do it.
He was asleep.
I'm doomed.
You can't lie. If I can't lie to Iowa, no freaking way you can lie to Iowa.
Stuff.
I lied to Imperial troops, for Christ's sake.
That's the main reason you can't.
Back up camp, I take it?
Yes. Time to get home.
The camp is back up with relatively no stress.
Because there's practically nothing in the camp, really.
Yeah.
Except what we carried with us.
You probably camped in one of the buildings, in all honesty, and that's where you made your. And then one person stood outside the entrance as a guard. The trail back to the trail, the road, is kind of lined with rose petals.
Very obvious.
Yes, it's just like, which way should we go?
It's not indigenous to this area.
They're not.
So I just laugh while we're walking.
All of you were just watching the equivalent of, red roses lining your way right to the trail.
Like they keep appearing as we walk?
No, they're just there. So you're just like, that's not, no. Why are petals like this?
And then it wouldn't fall like that.
Nope. And they don't even move with the wind. It's like the wind just doesn't take them.
Today's a good day.
Altros would almost strut if he wasn't thinking of how the f am I going to explain this to the boss.
Yeah, that's a good question.
I've got a very good report. As I hold up my journal, I've actually got a pretty good report.
You think he's going to talk to you?
Not at all. He's going to talk to you.
Exactly. And I have to...
As I give him the second copy. I have an official report, I have my report, I have a copy I made for you, which takes out all the arcane elements, because to you they're just, black magic.
Burn it! Burn it! Is the exact thing you think of if you hear arcane. Sorcery.
As I push my copy back
Damn
into
you
the
and
bag.
your devil magics.
Pretty much. The other 2 days of returning to Southern Lotus.
It's nothing but him saying, hurry up, we gotta go faster, we gotta go faster.
We're 3 days late. 3 days.
You make it back to the edge of the village.
Forced march.
Yeah. Oh god. Are you seriously gonna not let them rest?
They get 4 hours.
You reach the edge of town.
As I'm dragging-
endurance. There is, however, a -4 to all of your checks due to the forced march.
6.
Supposed to straight up. 11.
It's less than that for me.
Is it minus what we rolled, right?
Yeah.
Okay, 14.
Who has above 12?
All of us,
No,
thankfully.
I have 11.
I got
Oh.
9.
You got 9.
I was too stressed.
You reach the edge of town. Rowen, you are ragged. You are haggard. You have nothing going on.
You were
I have-
dragging your spear.
I rolled a 19, plus 3 is 22, so 17 after. I help support him when I see how badly off he is.
Altros. Oh. You're supposed to get sleep. Even the shaman needs to sleep,
It's
man.
okay.
The spirits sleep for
It's okay.
God's sake.
Yumi,
I'm good.
no problem.
Yeah, I'm cool.
You're going back to town.
I'm still riding the high.
Yeah.
But when we get to town, the moment we see anybody, I'm going to drama face. March! I'm not made to march!
Reach the outskirts of town as one person is doing the equivalent of putting up a sign, and you start just wailing about being forced to march and how horrible it was. And, oh, you poor thing! Here, let me help you.
Oh, thank you.
What sign was he
I look
putting
at the
up?
sign.
It was pretty much just re-putting up the Southern Lotus, Imperial control, blah 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 blah, population.
-4.
Altros,
That
you want to
plus
go
4.
to your home, or would you like to come to mine where there's currently nobody else inhabiting? And there's 2 extra soft beds because I did have
I want
sisters.
to go to the Grove.
He wants
Lead
to go
away.
meditate.
Well, yeah, no, sleeping there. I've slept there so many times, and it's not home. It's not with this hat.
I take him to
Where's
the...
second favorite son? We heard he's back in town. Did you promote our rice? Yeah.
I take him back to the grove.
Oh, his family's
All right,
fantastic.
you take back to Southern
No, they're not.
It's so funny.
I take him to the grove,
Okay.
They are driving me to want to be a tree.
and then I actually go look for Io.
He runs out in the forest.
I
Hard nature.
Iowa.
Dreamy.
Take me down.
Anytime.
Except I know they.
Anytime.
I know
Okay,
they needs me to put up a signboard for the rice farm.
I've
Yeah, I
been
know like
using
this.
the planet as reference. Is it more like the state? I've been using the planet Iowa as the reference. Is it more like the state, Iowa?
Yeah, more pronounced like the state of Iowa.
How's it actually spelled?
IOWAH.
Iowa with a hick accent. Okay.
With a hick accent. I thought Iowa was a hick
And
accent.
H is silent.
Yeah.
The South actually will throw on random H's and E's.
So, you get to the grove.
Because they stole all the H's from the Quebecers.
Lozy seems a little surprised to see you. And she's
You're
like-
alive?
No, she's more along the lines of, "What did you do?"
Because I'm supporting
I
him.
just lay down in the grove, look at the sky. No, I roll into my back, I look at the sky.
Everything looks the same. You see the familiar air spirits just playing around in the sky. You see your queue waiting for you with the little forest spirits chattering amongst themselves. Ah, yes.
No, hey, well,
I was supporting him. I look up at her. Let him rest a while. It's been a long
the
trip.
abomination's coming to the grove.
Yes, she gives you the stink eye, the equivalent thereof that a bird can give. And she's like, "Thank you for bringing him back. But
Be gone.
I can carry it on from here."
Please let him rest, or I will put a sleep charm on him. And I walk off before leaving any room for her to second guess if I can do that or not.
Spirits wouldn't like that very much.
Do I care?
Okay, you've been dropped off at the grove to relax.
I had to
And
find
soak in the
Iowa.
wonderfulness
But
that is-
Lily's laying here looking at the sky, I can mumble.
Yeah.
I can give incoherent rantings about what happened. And drive Lozy a little crazy.
Make it on time.
Nope!
No, you were definitely not on time.
You are a day late.
And you're falling over from your own forced march.
And the armor is good as new.
Yes. You didn't do anything!
Back to when it was
If
issued.
anything, you wouldn't have the armor repaired, which is why you're a day late.
Oh. I'm gonna be delayed getting over there slaying this one.
So where do you go, Rowen?
Dad.
And he goes right to the fire.
Okay.
He has
I
to.
have to point out, that, like I said, Southern Lotus is a 3-tier village. Iowa lives on the 3rd tier. So Rowen,
How fast am I used to navigating this, especially with his trudgy self?
Rocky.
yeah. You're on the stairs going,
But you gotta give
I just want to
You have
sleep.
to stand upright at the last set of steps.
Energize self.
And march up. And every bit is nothing but pain.
Jello.
Yes, pain and jello.
you reach your front door. It's closed.
Open it.
You go to turn the handle and it opens.
It opens. There's no one home.
Take the armor off. Put it back on the stand carefully.
Okay. Roll your endurance.
And it looks just too nice.
Oh, he falls asleep.
What did you do?
I got
3.
You roll a 3?
10.
10.
Okay.
He's like,
I'm
hut clank.
The exact thing that happens is Rowan walks up and goes, unstraps the helmet, takes off the chin strap, lifts the helmet off, turns it about, puts it on crookedly, slowly adjusts it, notices that it's still crooked, but it's not because of the helmet.
Down he goes.
Crunch.
Poor Rowan.
Yumi, what do you do?
Oh, I go home.
To the tea house?
Yes.
You get to the tea house.
Yes.
You're gonna have things to talk to Dad about. And Mom.
I gotta talk to Mom, really. I gotta keep Dad busy.
You walk in and people, oh, Yumi, you're back! Yay!
Dad, new tea leaves!
the most jubilant expression on his face as he does the equivalent of a 5-year-old finding out Christmas is 2 days in a row. Filled with the most luxurious of tea presents.
And he's a what? A duck?
He's a
He's a
hawk.
hawk.
Great.
Oh, I thought he was a crow for some reason.
No,
He
he's a hawk.
snatches them up and starts saying about how he's going to charge so well for this tea, and it's going to bring such a profit, and you did such a great job, and your mother will be so proud, and etc., etc., etc.
Where is mother?
She's upstairs.
Perfect, thank you, Mom.
Flounce off.
Yep. He'll be busy for a
You
while.
go upstairs.
What are you going to say to mummies?
Oh, we have to talk.
Your mother's doing paperwork.
Door slams open. Hello, Mom.
Hello,
She
mumsy!
glances up
Yeah.
from behind her working spectacles and narrows her eyes. You seem rather chipper.
I met Auntie.
The ears droop, the tail just snouts. the normal vulpine.
You remember your
Charisma.
rich sister, who apparently is a shaman, who knows about me, but I didn't know about her,
Who wears silk?
who wears silk,
And
that
has,
the badger was very jealous about?
I
and
know
has
your
silk
coder
curtains
quite
and
well.
bed sheets. And
Yeah,
tried to walk
Yeah.
off with bed sheets.
No, she's at Stoneheart.
yeah.
Still running the O Street Jewelry, I bet.
No. Why didn't she give me any jewelry? Bitch.
And she
My
distracted
sister was
herself.
always rather self-important. Tell me,
No,
what
that
did she
doesn't run the
say?
family.
Meanwhile, Altros mutters something about silk.
He's sitting there talking to Lozy, and he's like,
Yeah.
we can wear silk. We can actually wear silk.
Do you know what silk underwear would feel like? I want to know!
I want to know, damn it! I want the breeze! So yeah, she seems to be a little unimpressed with the mentioning of her sister.
Back when I have a mouthful of
Would have been nice to have known about her, before I
Right.
wandered out there and met her.
I didn't think she'd have time to meet with you. She's always been too busy with her own things. Too busy to even come to our wedding.
She really is a bitch.
But a rich bitch who has a house and silk.
Literally,
And-
a
Yeah,
Very cool.
she had drapery made of silk. There were bed sheets made of silk. She lived in this gigantic house that probably was made of silk.
and the leader.
And she was the leading shaman of the town, which is possessed by mask-wearing spirit things that are apparently going to try to invade us. The town was invaded by these people that try to force masks on your face and you lose your soul or some
Your mother
bullshit.
stands up immediately and just goes right past you.
I was telling the story!
She puts on her traveling cloak, goes down the stairs, yells something at your father, and you hear the door of the tea house slam.
That can't be good. Crap.
Yes.
If I couldn't find Io, I went to
Tony, as
the
you're walking
goat.
by, you notice Yumi's mother stepping out of the building, and in one fluid motion, she leaps up onto a rooftop and takes off across the tree line. You've never seen that before! Ever!
I look at my report.
She's like, I just thought she was a business fox.
I would have offered it up if I thought she was getting it there faster.
She's gone. You just
Where? I had to pause, say that, start looking again for Io or the.
I guess at that point I come out, I'm like,
Yeah.
Mom,
You
see?
come out like, Mom!
Mom's
Mom!
You're not gonna catch her. I don't think I could move that fast.
You
what do you mean?
don't know
Where
what
the
the
hell?
hell she's talking
What are you
about.
talking about? She's a business fox.
She does-
No.
She does strange motions with her hand.
No.
My
Crazy.
crossbow bolt would not have caught her.
No. I'm the only one who can do that.
She moved faster than you could. I hate to break you. Actually, I started walking again.
You like telling her that, yeah.
You feel like I had more by the other sister.
Apparently, my aunt is prettier, my mom is faster. What the fuck, man?
Inferiority
Alli?
complex.
Fuck the handle.
I'm done with this town.
Remember the follow through, daughter.
Bam!
Second favorite daughter to tea house.
So yes, your mother's gone.
Crap. Okay. Shit. I gotta go tell Dad.
You do that. I'm going back to looking for an official.
Okay, your dad's kind of slowly making the tea. He's lost a lot of his enthusiasm.
I tell him what happened.
Oh, no, your mother's just on a business trip. Just a business trip, that's all. He goes back to making the tea.
The
Other town possessed.
The sign above his head says
Wooden
obviously
masks.
hiding something.
I'm going to Iowa.
Yes, that's a good idea. Yes, you do that. I'm just going to stay at the tea house and prepare tea.
More tea. Yes, make tea.
I'm grudging going to Iowa's house. I'm not
The
happy.
door's open.
And guess what?
And he's passed
Where the hell is-
floor
There's an unconscious wolf.
with his arm still up.
The helmet is now crooked and the stand is kind of leaning on him, but the helmet's still there.
Feel pity. Roll to feel pity. Or not feel pity.
I'm going to try to use my stealth to see if I can undress him and put the armor back on the stand.
Okay. Roll it.
Are you going to try to resist this?
He's passed out. He can't do shit.
28.
You're odd. You've been in the house before while people weren't around and looking for things, and you don't remember the armor looking so waxed
And clean.
and clean. Even if Iowa spent, an hour a day making sure that every part of it was spick and span, there was always this part that was rubbed out, this part that had, a little bit of the actual pottery showing, the paint missing.
I'm going to go in the kitchen and I'm going to put some flour or something.
Some flour.
Yep.
Just gonna try to
Okay.
I'm going to dirty up the armor.
All right.
Flour? Something to do it.
It won't look so brand spanking new.
It'll look white.
You know nothing of armor aesthetic. It looks dirty as sin.
Mission accomplished. I drag Rowen to his bed.
Okay, Rowen.
Ooh.
You are dragged to your bed and you will wake up in a bit of comfort rather than in the armor that you felt.
Yeah, until you walk out into the armor covered in flour.
Yes. Tony,
If I found an
you
official
guys
yet,
freaked out and just run up towards Iowa's house. You're not.
I knew to not look at his house for him. He's not there during the day. I'm looking for either him or the goat. I can't remember his name.
Oba?
Oba.
Oh, it'll probably be in his
Oh, it's fucking
magistrate's
great.
estate.
Ideally, I'd like to find Iowa first, but
No,
if
that's the imp.
Imp.
He lives at the top with Iowa's area where he oversees all of the rice farming and stuff like that. With his reports! Have to have the reports!
ideally, I'd like to find Iowa first. If I can't find him, though, I'll go up to Oba.
Alright. You reach the top of the walkway, or path, which is a winding path.
At this point, I'm pulling out my small little snapping fireworks ready to get Iowa's attention.
Iowa's speaking with someone.
Uh-oh.
Pause. Person he's speaking to.
They're wearing a mask.
Oh, crap. Oh, crap.
I throw them at the feet of the person wearing the mask.
Roll.
Range attack, I presume?
Yep.
Dexterity.
Get away from him, villain!
5. I come up way short.
Your firecracker
Fucking
lands
perception.
short and makes an explosion where the guy with the mask
6,
looks and
but
oh! And the mask kind of falls off his face and he's like, what is this?
so I raise my own mask 'cause I think that's the problem here. Honey, pay attention.
You're like, well, at least it wasn't fused to his face. Mission accomplished and walks
You
away.
scared him very much.
And that's actually my reaction to the mask falling.
Do your people always react so strangely?
Just troublemakers like me. I need to talk to the guard before I cause more trouble.
Wait here, little girl. We have business to attend to.
Pull out more fireworks.
Iowa gives you the glare.
I hold up a report on the other hand.
You see Oba in the back going,
As I tuck it back away when I see Oba's reaction, too. Just as a
That goat loves
first
paper.
expression.
he kind of just... You can see him in the window like, just close the curtains.
The non-silk curtains.
The guy
Non-silk
talking about,
curtains, indeed.
starting a new
Burlap.
tradition for the spirits and honoring them, and how it's a movement that's coming. and-
Fucking innkeeper, man.
As I walk,
Tony, take him out. Do it. You can do it.
I'm sure he's not actually familiar to me, though.
No.
I wait as patiently as I can manage, occasionally throwing fireworks off in random directions.
I would is the equivalent of we don't take your crazy
Customs.
You don't take your raspberries here.
We don't take. There's only one man who dare give me the raspberry. He's pretty much the equivalent of Jehovah's Witness. No, we already have our own religion. Get the fuck out.
As I actually take off my mask very slowly.
Okay.
In front of the guy.
The guy kind of looks at you and he's like,
Okay, weird girl.
picks up his mask and puts it back on and
Wave
there
goodbye.
for some people don't respect the spirits. Walking down the hill.
We have like 3 shamans in our town. We don't respect the
Wait
spirits.
until Losey hears about this.
We need to talk.
Well, glance you over. Where's the rest of them? Where's my son?
Probably passed out. He forced marched us to make up time. Please don't, as I can't
You're
stand
too late.
It's my fault.
He's got
I'll
explaining to
explain
do.
If we go inside, I'm turning over the official report and I'm debriefing you.
Oh,
Well, you're taking his
oh
pants
man. No, that was my job.
He leads you into a very small room where he stands at attention and waits.
As I actually pass off the official report as we walk through.
I could just see her sitting there going, and you know, just as you're in trouble, I repaired your armor, it looks brand new. Then he comes inside and it's just covered in fucking flour and everything else. It's like molasses
This is the
running
kind
in
of
flour.
sneaky I should be.
Yes. He leads you into a little room. Oba does immediately take the paperwork as soon as you pass by.
He hugs
And
it a few
you
times.
hear him singing a jaunty tune.
La, 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 la.
What the fuck? Oh my!
What?
Oh dear! Oh,
As I pull,
surely they're making this up.
I pull out my copy as we go into the other room. Would you rather read it or hear it?
It's always better to hear it because the written sense can avoid and miss some of the more important, how shall I put it, details.
Cat ate the canary grin as I put it away. I explained the occurrences of the last few days. I play up the fact of my repairs for the mask, my other repairs, and repairing the armor. And
He doesn't seem very pleased about you repairing his armor. You used what on my armor?
oh, where? I'm sorry, sir. He was defending me. I felt I owed it. I didn't think about the sentimental value.
Battle damage is to be worn in combat, not removed.
Don't worry, Rowen got to fight with the baker. It's all good.
I know.
The baker
He
won.
was freaked
baker
out and I was
won.
overtired. I didn't think it over. I'm very sorry. If you'd
long
like,
as he's
he,
back-
It's like a pie crust on the helm.
He didn't dishonor the family.
he's probably a bit passed out. As stated, he was very concerned about making up time.
So you say that there's some kind of
Oh, it's freaking
epidemic happening to the south.
If we hadn't gone through the mine and all the ordeal that entailed, we probably wouldn't have made it out alive. At most, maybe if we went south, but we don't know. We don't know what happened further south.
We must prepare for war.
Oh, jeez. Just what we need.
Imperial Guard. What do you think his immediate
Yep.
reaction is?
Yep, it's true.
Invasion?
I think
Oh,
that should be
means
the
war.
second choice if we can't help it. I think espionage would be better first. We did make it out. More people could make it in to
He
try to
kind
find
of picks his
sources.
head up. I need tea. And he just turns on his heel and walks out the door.
I hear they've got some good blah 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 tea, because I'm sure I heard her say the name at one point.
I need tea.
Iowa you just see him hop straight down, just march straight to the tea room and enter.
Walk back into Oba's room. I'm sure.
Oba's just pouring over reports like,
What the
amazing!
The details.
Oh, right. I didn't think to include this in the report. I put out the copy I made of the sketch of what happened to the previous one.
Grizzly! Oh, why would you show? That's interesting. That is
I
terrifying.
know. Just put it in with the reports. I will get the satchel from
that's
Rowen as soon
funny
as I
as hell.
can so you can pass it along. I don't have it at the moment, but
So tell me more about these masks.
As he hides it in the door over the side.
and I hide my own as I hide my own math. Well, this is what the shaman told me. You know, I'm not certified in this kind of thing.
Where is Altros?
Getting some much due rest. He did have a very large part.
But the reports! I need the reports. I need the verbal. I need the literal. I need all the reports at the same time. I can't file a report with just the literal. That's impossible.
Have you ever done a first march with Iowa, sir?
Yes! On our way here! So many years ago!
That's what Rowen did to us to get back.
Oh my.
I can deal with this because of my normal exploits. The others aren't quite built for it.
Very well, I'll keep powering you this, but I want you all here tomorrow morning. I want to know exactly what happened, and I want it from every one of you one at a time.
I will direct them up here as soon as I can.
Very good. I have to say, you've done a great service to the community, unlike your father. Truly, you are a blessing compared to him.
Oh, God.
Intelligence check!
Twist the hot iron.
10.
Are you going to defend your old daddy?
You know you wanna. Come on.
He did his part. This town is... Someone has to keep the coffers in the coffers of the inn full. Or
Yes.
the tavern.
Yes. You know, back when your father was younger, he acted a lot like you. I remember those days.
Here's
so
something-
long ago.
Here's hoping I never grow out of it.
It depends on how far you go with his endeavor. But yes, tomorrow a meeting. Yes, that's excellent. I'll check you into my agenda here. Wherever it is, you may go.
Still,
I'm
insight 19 to try to find his book and pull it out and put it on his desk for him.
Ah, yes, that's it. Meeting with
Peer over to see what time he writes this in for. We'll be here right at blah.
dawn. There's literally night, dawn, midday, tea time, supper, night.
We'll be here right at dawn, sir.
Good. I can't wait to hear. This is so interesting.
Walk
Give me
out.
back the reports.
Walk out as I'm just patting down my own fur. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. It's not
Don't blow
worth
up the
it.
house. Don't blow up the house. Don't blow up the house.
Could take the foundation down like blah blah blah. That's not worth it.
I'm going to be babbling to Lozy, giving him a spiritual angle.
She's giving you the pat on the hand as you're talking. Like, there, keep going. She is.
Spiritual angle. of
She
all.
is incredibly not happy with what you're describing. A spiritual hotspot like that, she says, that's never good.
It's blinding. You can't see when you're in it. You can see it from so far away when you're outside of it. It blinds to all spiritual things happening there. Because you can't see for the rate.
She's never heard of this. She doubts that any shaman has ever heard
I
of
described
this.
the masks, the possession, I described the source, the shaman down there who can wear stuff.
Yes. Certain spirits require you to wear certain attires or else they consider you to be beneath them. We deal with the lower spirits and they expect us to respect that and wear that which is made by their local...
Lower spirits?
Have you seen some of the spirits out there? Some of them
Yes.
are taller than the trees.
Yes, I have. And I describe
Moko.
She kind of bulges a bit on her eyes.
I go, Moko, you about yay big, leave a little black guy, yada yada yada. And then I go into in the mines. I describe the badger's blood.
You had an urn that held non-spiritual blood of
A god.
one of the gods.
Yes.
And Yumi broke it.
She did it!
And
She's kind of confused. She's like,
But
an
where is it?
urn.
clay urn.
That's interesting. Did it happen to look like this? And with her hand, she kind of makes a wooden, perfect facsimile of the urn.
That's it.
Oh.
And there was a slot in the wound, just in the shape of the urn.
Please tell me you didn't put the urn in the slot.
No, we did not.
We broke it.
We took the urn away from the spot so that I could commune with the local spirits to divine what we needed to do. And then Yumi broke it.
Those poor souls. Oh no.
Apparently, the shadows in the urn were these. They weren't spirits anymore. They were something.
Well, no, they would have been corrupted by god blood. They had become malicious. They'd become evil.
Yes, they had.
They would become death incarnate.
Well, maybe trying to be death. I wouldn't say.
It depends on the person they take. If they take a miner, well, it's not exactly the scariest thing in the world, but a farmer will definitely die, and they could wipe scores and legions of children out. We're just lucky that you actually had experience under your belt, or they would have added you to their numbers. But how did they get in there? That doesn't make sense. And you're sure it's an urn that looks like this?
Exactly like that. until Yumi broke it. I'm going to keep saying that.
I know you are.
And then what was trapped in the urn flowed back into the wound, and the wound.
Because Yumi
Covered
freed
over.
the spirits.
Because
she's amazing.
Streak's pelt. Those poor spirits. Those poor souls.
They get for being evil.
Is there any way? Would there have been any way of redeeming them? They were
We would have had to make contact with poor Streak
himself.
and begged his forgiveness into allowing them a more suitable end. They were still doomed to death, but we could have made their passing far more.
Well, their passing was decades old, and they've been in that form for decades.
Which means they led a tortured existence in those halls.
Yep.
They're just lucky that you freed them, but to what end? They are now forever tormented by the spirit of Orstreak's blood for what they transgressed against him. Oh dear.
Who thought Orstreak would be so close to the surface?
He shouldn't be. Unless he was hibernating.
Hibernating? Well, it must have been, because he was close.
How would a god hibernate so far south?
Maybe you liked it this
Oh,
time?
then I described meeting Mokum again. And only this time,
He was
he
gigantic.
was taller than the tallest tree.
This does not sound like a minor
No.
force spirit. We've never met a force spirit that large around
He is
here.
the spirit of a large forest, a large spiritually active forest. He was being dampened down by what was going on with Orstreak.
What kind of leaf was above his head?
I described the leaf.
Ah, you met the spirit of the White Forest.
Which means nothing to Rosie.
Yeah, the White Forest to you is a mythical place. It's like saying you met the spirit of,
Stonehenge.
Stonehenge. It's like that's a children's tale. That spirit doesn't exist. You're crazy.
Avalon.
Yeah, Avalon, the spirit of Avalon. You found Avalon, or you found
I say
Heimdall.
I say he was this big.
And you made contact with him.
Yes. He was the first spirit I contacted while we were out there. But he was this big.
I have to admit, I underestimated you.
And he liked the bottle.
If I'm in hearing range for that,
I know.
I giggle like
I described Yumi in what fit she was in, put shiny things in a bottle.
No, it was Tony.
Tony.
Yeah.
that was
The Karen horse. And I described the things in the bottle and hanging it, and at night hearing.
I giggle
Rosie
from
has
myself.
no idea what that means. It's just like
He liked the bottle.
I giggle from my post outside the
In fact,
grove.
she adjusts her hat and says,
He liked the second bottle I gave. He still has them. In fact, this thing that was huge and tall, when he left, he went down to this tall again and took his bottles.
he's in disguise.
He brought his bottles with him.
Interesting. She has never heard of this. This is just one of those strange occurrences
Wait,
that happen all the time.
I'm saying, it was a very big occurrence.
Yumi.
The big thing is what's happening in that town.
Yes. She says that, we have to, one of a more experienced shaman would have to go and take a look, but getting within a range of that town is dangerous if the spirits are angry.
They're beyond angry. They're people. We need to anyone wearing a mask, except for Huddy. I
clear my throat outside the grove.
I described the little forest spirit in the one mask we have.
Well, it sounds like they bonded quite well. They will be friends for life then. And when Tony passes on, if she...
Well, we can bury the Huddy with her and then grow a tree.
Yes! They will live entwined together. And maybe Tony's spirit will live within Huddy.
We'll learn about spirits.
It'd be nice
Something.
from outside the forest, the grove.
Yumi, what are you doing?
Oh, I'm going back to the tea house. I gotta talk to Dad now.
You're have to stand in line because guess who's there?
You walk in and you bump into the back of Iowa, who is talking to your father.
I don't have time for you, and I push him aside.
You do the kind of push, and then you slide 3 feet, or 2 feet. You're just like, yeah, he's built like a shit brick house.
Brick shit house.
I still have family business to discuss.
We're discussing your family business. Please wait.
Take a number.
Office
No. No, I will not wait. Why didn't you tell me I had an aunt?
You're talking to the
My father, yes.
Aunt is a loose term for her.
Mother's sister makes her aunt.
Sister is another loose term for her.
They look the freaking same.
You have a loose family.
A spirit hand just like out of the woods. Oh no! Like, what was that?
Where did that come from?
I told Mom what's happening in that crazy ass town, and now she's gone. Where'd she go?
Business trip. You don't have to worry about it.
I'm not stupid, Dad. I con people for a living.
It's a joke! Enjoy your tea, everyone! With me. She brings you into the office room with Iowa, who's not thrilled at this point.
That's wonderful. I really don't care what Iowa wants right now.
Oh, face hurts.
And
I expect your family to have a
Daddy's
little more
still
soul.
seeing you, has he?
No, he knows he's safe though.
He's asleep.
He hasn't even seen him yet.
Please wait outside. This is important business.
I want to kick you.
I don't think he'll do anything. I'm up there, so I can't actually say this, but I don't think he'll do anything.
Now, you, as being a child to be grown in tea house, know about the crawl spaces that lead to the ventilation that allow you to listen in the room. So if you want, you can.
Oh yeah, definitely.
They're talking about some Order of the Black Paw. You're not sure what they're being very, very
Circumspect? Talking around it?
Black
yeah.
Opsy.
They're beating around the bush quite often and using very obvious innuendo that you just can't quite get.
That amazing.
Did you bring the shirt?
He doesn't have paws.
Did you bring the shirt? Did you bring the bullets for the shirt?
Yes. roll your insight.
Fuck, that's not good at all.
What's your insight?
Only
one.
Yep.
Holy crap! I'm at 11.
15.
Oh, gullible.
You don't get everything they're talking about, but it sounds like your mother's not really into paperwork.
Could have fooled us.
It actually looks really glittery with the
Damn
pink in
it.
I bet your mother gets to wear silk.
She probably does get to wear silk. Damn family, and they're wearing of silk and not giving me any.
What a self? She's self-centered as a top.
A gyroscope.
Yeah.
A gyroscope. So yes, it's taken them a long while to talk, but as far as you understand, your mother is going to be gone until she contacts the Black Paw, and then they'll see what they have to do from there. For now, they have to prepare for war. That's pretty much what the conversation boils down to after about, Munchkin, oh my god, you dick, get away from the dice. But yes,
He
that's what the
knows.
conversation boils down to. The Black Paw.
It's a stupid name for a secret organization.
That doesn't have you in it, right?
Exactly.
That name would be better.
It'd be like the
It'd be cool then.
It'd be like the Red Paw. It'd be so much cooler.
So yes, Rowen, you wake up after about 2 hours of sleeping.
Blissful sleep.
You are in your bed, not in your armor, and in your boxers. Very interesting.
Your burlap boxers.
You're pretty sure you fell asleep when you were putting that helmet on. Maybe you did it in your sleep. You were so well trained.
Might be. Oh, you better go check to see if you put it on the stand right.
No, I'm feeling okay.
So what are you gonna do?
Go for that.
All right. You get dressed. I want you to roll perception as you walk by.
Want me to roll it for you? Oh, you're back.
This is going to be...
It's gonna be fantastic. I hope you see
Roll
that.
an 8. Plus, what's your...
8. 16.
16.
8 on perception?
He's
You
a
strut
guard.
past, fully dressed the army, like, looking good. It looks like someone took an entire sack of flour and just dumped it onto the armor willy-nilly to a point that there's actually flour at the base where the boots are.
In the boots.
Yes, the boots actually have flour pouring out of them.
Yes.
And you know that flour mixed with that body moisture, it's going to get cakey after a while.
As he starts cleaning the armor.
Panic-stricken cleaning.
Yumi, your ears are burning and you don't know why.
No, it wasn't Yumi who did it.
Yes, it was.
Oh, right, it was. I thought it was you for some reason.
No, she did the flower when she saw
Yeah,
it.
no, the problem was it was too clean, it was too fixed, I had to
Actually,
make it look,
you
know,
would know
muddy
how to
up.
corrode it and make
I
it.
would actually,
Yeah,
but
she would. Artificer, you don't.
Nope, that's why you will come back to that.
Iowa steps out and you are well enough. Actually, roll your stealth.
14.
Okay.
Yeah,
Plus.
25.
You know the exact timing that it takes you to get out of the crawl space and in front of the door, so it looks like you never left. Iowa steps out, kind of gives you the once over.
We only has one.
Rowan's back home, you know.
You did an excellent job. Now
Of course
I
I
must go
did.
speak to my son.
He's at home.
And
he was
walks
asleep
right
last you
past
saw. Yeah, he comes into panic-stricken cleaning of the armor.
Yumi, the door to your father's the room is open, and he's kind of sitting there with his hands in his head, going like, "Oh."
Okay, now the question is,
Not
do I
this
really want to
again.
be straightforward?
Yumi.
What's the black paw?
It's a terrible disease when your hand gets frostbite.
That's a damn lie, Dad. I heard you and I were talking. What is it? Tell me now. How do I join?
Roll your tunic.
Do we get to wear silk?
Oh, fuck no.
Is there silk involved?
Ah, no.
Oh, God.
She rolled a 1?
She rolled a 1.
But my intimidate's 9, so it's technically a 10.
I know that, but
Yeah.
you roll 1. And then you remember, this is your father, and he gives you the most steely-eyed, hot glare ever, and you feel about this tall.
And you step backwards onto your own tail.
Pretty much, it's the equivalent of and like, glare, and you're just like,
Oh.
you will learn about the Black Paw when you are ready, and you are not! Do you understand me?
What the...
But I took on shadow spirits.
That's nothing compared to what they have to deal with. That's all you're getting for now. Now get back to work.
Serve the tea! Not letting me into your club.
Not letting me into their crap ass club. Who do you think he is?
I'm a club with lots of
Hookers. Oh, but my friends, not your friends.
Whoa!
Rowen, you've just gotten to the chest piece when you hear the door open. You hear the sound of your father's footsteps, and you feel the shadow over you.
Ears droop.
He stands behind you in utter silence.
He sucks in all sounds.
Are you cleaning?
You're expected to salute when a superior officer stands in front of you.
But you're behind me.
You're behind
Are you really going to sass your father with that way?
He's smart enough not to be Yumi, so I don't think he would.
Intelligence of 10, that's questionable.
It's all about personality.
Lifelong upbringing.
Yeah, he knows his dad.
So I'm guessing you're going to stand up and salute?
Yes.
I know.
You give a salute. Iowa salute you back.
You can't do anything else.
Can't believe I rolled a 1.
Back down.
You are not so much daddy's little girl.
It's the
as
first
your
time in your
daddy.
life this ever happens, but you get a full-blown hug from him. There's this actually sentimental, not salute, not handshake, not, pat on the head. You get
Lips off feet.
But an actual, hug. Yeah, you're like,
What do I do? What do I do? What do I do?
Where do I put my hands?
You're not sure what's going on.
Do I hug back? Will it be?
Or
Will I look weak?
Or is he going to snap my neck? Is this a combat move?
This could be training.
Is this the combat hug you're not aware of?
Gets ready for suplex.
He releases you, clears his throat, and says, report.
I'll just go over the day's events.
The past
Third.
several days.
Endurance not pass that out.
You did admirably, son. I'm glad you made it back.
What the
I'm
fuck
totally
happened to my
under all my role and everything.
I'm scared. He allows you the equivalent of leave time for rest and relaxation until such time as he calls for you.
He doesn't trust me.
But he tells you to bring the armor to Tonei's father, whom he released back to his house, and he'll have it fixed.
Is there a smoking crater where the house was?
Is he wondering why the armor's covered in flour?
No.
Tony's dad? Are you sure?
I never named
Yes,
him.
sir.
Yes, sir. Don't do that right away, sir.
Are you
Can I name him or are
questioning
you
me,
naming
boy?
him? Can I name him or are you naming him?
You can name him.
Thomas.
Okay.
Tomas.
So you reach Tonei's house. It is a ramshackle hut, as it always has been. You know, the roof is being held up by a post because it drooped at one point, and someone just put a post to keep it up. And the thatch is kind of patchy in certain places. The window does not have any kind of blocking.
The inside is better. I put so much work at that damn place.
The door's open.
And on one hinge.
I kicked it. Oh wait, no, I don't do that. I don't pray. I don't pray. So I'll knock on the door.
You knock on the door, just open.
Hell.
This place looks ransacked! Oh my god, thieves came in the night! Everything is just turned over!
Oh my god, they've been robbed!
Oh wait, how do you know the difference? Seriously.
You
I
burst
cleaned it.
you burst into the house, and the entire place looks like it's just an utter mess. Just flat out. Everything's overturned.
My work.
You come to the form of someone hunched over a chest and just flinging stuff out of it. Just.
Hello?
Thomas turns around and says, "You! Have you seen them?"
Ooh.
Not who, them! The things, them! The circular. Hard to explain. Have you seen them?
No.
I'm gonna go on a limb here and say no.
What do you want?
My dad said to drop off his armor for some reason.
What did he do? What is this?
It's
I
cake.
think it's flour.
Did you try and cook the armor? Did you try and make a cake? What was wrong with you?
I don't know. I woke up and it was like this.
Flower spirits.
It's only the second time in my life I've choked on my own teeth. Thank you.
The blasted flower spirits. I knew it. Let me see that armor. Give it here. Give it. He just scoops it off.
Oh dear, dear.
Turn around.
Good old flower
Turn
spirits.
around.
The worst part is,
Turns
I
the way
envy your
around.
parents over my
He
parents.
keeps watching.
At least with insane, you know what you're dealing with.
There is the brightest flash of light from behind you that you have ever seen.
Just through your eyeballs, through the back of your head.
You pretty much for 1 second see your shadow kick on the wall, and then it's still there when your eyes are clear from the ambient light. And then it smells like bread. You're not sure what's going on.
They just turned your armor into bread. Yeah. Delicious bread armor.
Are you going to turn around now?
Yes.
It's your father's armor.
Uh-huh.
There's not a trace of flour on it.
Okay.
It's just
You're caking bread now?
no. It's all clean, all gone, perfectly fine. His fur is all on end with little sparks of electricity going through it, and he's got an eye twitch. But he gotta shake his head and goes, "There, alright, now leave me alone, get out of here, I gotta find them. The attic. Must be in the attic. You can see yourself out, right?
You have an attic?
What are you looking for?
Do you know anything about the... And he just starts rambling on about
Mechanics.
spiritual, arcane stuff, and you're like, is this black magic sorcery that I'm listening to? La, 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 la.
Okay,
This could be a lower.
Have a nice day. Bye-bye.
Yeah, it's that one. One of those like... things. Town drunk, going crazy, gonna just leave now. You're not gonna hit the bottle at one point.
Or hit something else.
You leave out the door with your father's immaculate armor. It smells like race cars that have been on the track too long. You know those little toy race cars that have been going around? That ozone smell?
Yeah.
It smells like that. But there's not a trace of flour on it. Not a trace.
Okay.
Flower has never touched this armor.
We're going to end it there for tonight. For passing the city exploit, or the city arc, I should say, that's going to be worth 250 experience.
No, not quite.
What are you guys sitting at?
975.
Bump yourself up to 1,000.
Woo!
Ding.
Level 2.
Ding. Flowers are done.
Okay, so you have to do level 2 for the next one. You guys found one way of fixing the problem.
Oh, but no, Yumi blew a roll and fixed it.
There was a more gentle way of putting those spirits to a form of rest rather than damning them to permanent torture within Horse Street's bloodline.
Well, maybe they shouldn't have attacked a god's blood.
They deserve
Maybe
it.
I shouldn't have handed them over to you. I thought about smashing it days ago.
No, he should not have been this close to the service unless he was whispering secrets to someone.
Uh-oh. Spaghettios.
And we'll be going on to the next part, which is preparing for war, apparently.
God damn it, Iowa.
Yep.
You know what?
And,
I would make sense. I'd call him that.
Making
for
my own club.
Yeah. So, out of the treasure, it's a group treasure at this point, so you can do whatever you want with it.
Can
You got the items that you all have right now.
Yeah.
The mining gloves, Huddy, the
Yep.
jade sword,
Out
Oh,
of
Huddy.
Zopkiss.
Huddy.
money you received, quote unquote, for the tea and all that stuff, it's going to equal 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 580, 660, 720 gold, approximately, split among the four of you, however you want it. Some of them are in rare gems, some of them are in rare tea leaves, and some of them are in the equivalent of what was scratched out of the mines that you brought with you.
If we split evenly, it's 180.
Okay.
Well, frankly, I really have not much use for the money because I can't buy new armor. I can't
Some
buy
of this
the
stuff
weapons.
can be used for magical components or spiritual components or ritual casting.
Or to buy silk later.
Actually, I would offer to hold on to your share, given I know that you're probably not supposed to by your traditions. And I state that you can, when you need something, I will exchange
I have a
it.
whole basket load of offerings for small
You do. The problem is, though,
You're now working with big spirits.
wouldn't you be far more accepted by your parents as first favorite son if you brought them this windfall of money?
Or we're wearing silk robes.
You know, I feel better disposed towards the forest spirit than I do my parents.
So may I hold on to yours
Because he
as
never asked
credit?
me for anything.
Nope.
May I hold on to your
I
share
just
as
seemed to
credit
think
when
he
you
was
need it?
happy.
Don't you worry, Altros.
he was
I'll get you a silk robe.
He was grateful just to get the bottle.
Beer bottles.
I'm gonna get two. One for me, I'll go one for him.
Hold on to your share as credit.
All right, and
They're
recording,
Altros.
and that's it for tonight. Thanks for joining us. Let's go around the table.
I'm marking down the
Any
figures and shit.
recommendations, George? Don't have any. Yeah, we'll go through recommendations. Any recommendations or things you liked or things you'd like to comment on?
I still say, besides ending up with offerings, I got Bupkis.
You're the shaman, of course you
I
did.
know,
The
I
druid,
mean,
the
the
druid, the
shaman
shaman, etc. always gets the short end of the tree.
All this poverty and,
Not always.
Not always. I'm kind of.
Unless you're her aunt.
I'm also up to something.
Then you get to be Yumi.
Suggestions, comments? Black Paw?
Start my own freaking people.
Don't play.
Club. My own club. Without you goddamn people.
Get higher level,
Help
then
the
we'll
red
invite
paw.
you.
Tonei?
Have fun with intimidate
No,
my dad.
is okay.
Note is okay. Yes, you'll be able to find some, but not Octavian silk. Just
I don't.
maid silk.
I just asked for
And
whatever.
it's probably going to run you about 25 gold. That's a lot of money.
Aware. I know I should have at least a 5 from my original mind to put down,
Okay.
so I do.
Rowan?
So we had explosions.
No cart chases.
No car chase
No
yet.
cart
No
chases.
cart chases.
What else did I say I wanted?
Gunfight or something like that.
Oh yeah, we didn't have any gun. Well,
Do actually, well,
we didn't really have a gunfight.
gunpowder.
We had stab fights.
We had static
stab
electricity
fights.
fights.
Alright.
So
Well,
cart chase.
Dude, if we would have hooked up a cart to me at that end part, I totally would have been up for a chase.
Alright, we're going to end it there then. Thanks for joining us.
I think this
Bye-bye.
little guy did me good.